to the Haymaker Network's live coverage of the NFL Draft. That's right. Two picks, 1 star. We've got a huge panel for you here. We've got pop-ins happening at the watch party over at Rollertown Beerworks. Maybe President Clinton will stumble in. You never know.
Never know.
Let's start with the bookends here on the desk. My good friend for over 15 years, Mike the Machine Marshall from D Magazine is in the house.
Hey, brother. Great to see you. Law, great to meet you tonight. Excited to work with you. Church.
What's happening, baby?
My man. Great to see you.
Yes,
KT.
sir.
Known you since we were passing out on Fry Street. So love you, brother. Good to see you.
Who would have thought? Law Nation is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. It's good to be here amongst all of the elite guys that's on this panel. We're going to talk about this draft thing and get this Cowboys Nation going the best way possible right now.
I love it. I love it.
And also, you can't have a desk without a former player. You know, someone who walked in between the lines.
This is true. This is true.
Former Toledo safety, Dallas Cowboys safety, Barry Church is in the house.
What's happening? What's happening? Thanks for having me out here. Get ready to talk some ball. Hopefully make some great picks because
we need them.
You need them. This is true. This is true.
Yeah, Barry likes defense. So
I mean, this is a known fact. I love defensive side of the football. The dark side is what we call it. So I'm ready, man, to get some more contributors to that side.
I do want to mention there's a huge watch party happening over at Rollertown Beerworks. We've got Slightly Biased going to be out there talking to former Cowboys players. Ben and Skinner out there. If you're there, you've got a chance to be on the coverage tonight because we got a live camera roaming around. That'll be happening all night long as well. The Behemoth Draft Guide is finished. Machine, if you don't mind holding that up for everyone.
Boy.
You've heard of Dane Brugler's The Beast. Machine does the Behemoth every year. And it doesn't get as much national pub as Dane's The Beast does.
Well, I don't know how to turn it into a PDF.
Yeah.
I just have paper in here. Listen to that.
Old school style. I love it.
Before ChatGPT.
I love it.
That's what I like to see.
Dane does 300 players or so.
Yeah.
This has every player that played football in North America last year.
Yes.
There we go.
Right in here.
Right.
All of them.
So all the
Behemoth.
answers, it's the Behemoth. Every player that touched a football in North America last year. So the scouting profiles this evening are going to be brought to you by the Behemoth 2026 version right here.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to have serious draft intel, special notes from the Behemoth, all kinds of insight. Let's dive into this news that happened around 5 o'clock. Some of the national insiders report that George Pickens is going to sign the franchise tag. And that means that he can be traded. Obviously, the Cowboys pick at 12 and 20. Lots of rumors and smoke about trading up, trading down. We'll start with you, Barry.
Okay.
Any thoughts on George Pickens signing this? The Cowboys moving on from him possibly in the next couple days?
I can see it happening. With the sign and then getting somebody in there to replace him is going to be the big thing. I mean, because to me, when you look at it, George Pickens is a commodity that, top 3 or NFL wide receiver right now. And it's going to be hard to find one of those guys in the draft. You can develop them. This team is great for developing talent. We all understand that. But when you got a known commodity like that can go out there, force double teams, still get the job done, whether it's short, intermediate, or long, you don't find receivers like that growing out of trees. So for me, I can see it happening, but they're going to have to get somebody in there to replace him. We've had number 1 offenses without George Pickens. I can see that happening in the future as well because you got a quarterback like Dak Prescott out there that has the command of the offense. But, man, that would be a huge loss for the Cowboys overall if that were to happen.
Most certainly. I'm just looking at it like this with George Pickens. He's a known commodity.
Yeah.
But Jerry Jones' son, Stephen Jones, said that, hey, we want players to play pretty much with a lower price, not with the high price. So he's going to look for cheap labor, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that's just the way the Cowboys kind of operate. I think that with George Pickens, he by far one of your better wide receivers last season, but you pay for what you get. And if you're going to let him move on without being that silver and blue on the starting side of the helmet, you may have to go get a guy in this first round.
It makes me nervous because years ago, I think it was maybe 4 or 5 years ago, the Cowboys trotted out a receiver core with, I think it was Allen Hurns.
Oh, yeah.
Beasley. And, a couple guys out there. And we saw what happened with that offense, right? We had to get the influx of Amari Cooper to go in there to change the whole offense around. So I know you got CeeDee Lamb out there, one of the most dynamic wide receivers there are. But you put those two together, I mean, that's a mismatch nightmare for defenses out there.
Yeah, you build upon that.
Yeah, exactly.
Last year, Second year, going to be a better year.
Yeah.
That's where the Jerry Jones and Steven got to look at it for this organization. Get this guy signed and don't play around with your food.
Also, the offense is good with it. Messing with that's weird. It says that you're not committed to that. I think they just go crazy at the idea of 2 wide receivers making over $30 million. I just think they can't sleep at night with that.
Yeah, they're not in the business of paying 2 wide receivers $70 million against the cap. They're not going to do that. They're not interested in it. They'll do it this year if they got to, if they don't get what they want for Pickens. But I don't know, man. I think it's okay business to trade a third for Pickens and then get a second plus back if that's the return.
Yeah.
I don't think a trade's happening tonight. That's been the report, that nothing tonight. And that makes sense. If you're in the second round range, you want to see what's there going into Friday night, right? But I don't know. The vibes have been off on George and the organization for a long time, and I don't know if it's just because it's the agent. Like, that's a really bad signal to send across the league, because then you're showing your cards to every team.
Right.
If I draft, you know who has David Mulletta as their agent? Mansour Delane.
Okay.
Interesting.
So is he off your board? Because the last 2 clients you had that were premium blue chip talents,
Correct.
This is true.
that are sided with David Mulletta, they've come to this kind of end to it with Micah and George Pickens. You can't work that way, man. You can't work with an enemy in the agent business. Like, that just doesn't work.
Man, it looks like, I got to say this. It's not just David that takes the Cowboys' money. It's Todd France. It's also, Rocky Arsenal. It's also David Cantor. It's also, to a degree, when you look at it, any agents that really represent players, they go back for their players, and 9 times out of 10, the Cowboys cave.
And from a player's perspective, when you look at it, what type of message are you showing to the locker room? When your higher profile guys get that tag, is it automatically, oh, well, looks like we're not getting our deal done. We got to wait throughout the entire. So, it trickles down into the locker room that way. Now, we all understand the guys that aren't getting the top bill, the guys that aren't getting, record-setting deals, they usually get done. The Javonte Williams of the world, like, we understand that. But if you're one of those top guys and you're trying to negotiate for a contract, it's like, all right, well, I guess I'm in the void right now until we get things done. I mean, it's not a good look in the locker room.
And how early do you start thinking about that, going, my future is not going to be here?
Yeah.
I got too good. I got too good at football. My future is not going to be with the Cowboys. I'm not going to have that star in my helmet.
And I think the Cowboys are constantly conflicted about how to attack next year, how to attack a 3 to 5 year window. I legitimately think Stephen Jones wants to be really good every year, be in the mix, like the teams that make the playoffs every year, the Ravens and the Packers and all these teams who are like run really well. I really think that. And I think sometimes the wheel starts jerking around a little bit based on who's got control. If you do anything with George Pickens and you spend pick 12 on a wide receiver, you're probably not better next year immediately. No. And that flies in the face of some of the things that they've been saying. And what you're thinking, it doesn't mean they can't help the defense with pick 20 and whatever else they do. But like, it's just very straight. Like Jordan Tyson, we all feel very good about. And Jordan Tyson, by the way, the Arizona State wide receiver, may be gone.
Right.
Yeah, this is true.
But it's very interesting. It's like, well, if that lands in our lap, then maybe we could move on from George, just because they don't want to give him a 4-year deal. That's all this is. It's just that.
They don't want a long-term commitment. And if you create another hole for yourself, realistically, okay, 12, 20, those guys are going to contribute. Let's start. Let's get a bunch of snaps out of those dudes. 92? I don't know. But then you also are creating a wide receiver hole. Yeah. You need linebacker. You need edge.
Yes.
You need corner. You probably could use another safety. You're going to create another bucket to fill of a wide receiver, of a guy you don't know. Maybe you bring in Omar Cooper, who you had a 30 visit with and you're more comfortable with. But, dude, I think Jordan Tyson's the most talented wide receiver in the draft. He's injured every single year that he's played football, man. Every single year. It is
a lot of injuries that, like, you try to pin it down. He had a torn ACL in 2022. Happens. Broken collarbone. It happens. The multiple hamstring issues start to. That's where
soft tissue. And it's not going to get any easier when you get to the National Football League from college. More games. More time in the off season. Granted, you have a better package when it comes to treatment and all that stuff when you get to the National Football League, but those soft tissue injuries, they worry me a lot. Because I played with a lot of guys that were unbelievably talented, had all the character, everything you need. But what held him back was, a hamstring here, a quad there, something small that lingers, takes a lot from a player. So that small tissue injuries, man, they kind of bother me when you talk about the draft.
Yeah, and the season's what, 2 months longer, 3 months
Exactly.
longer?
It
really is.
Actually, like grinding on your body. I think, like, I wish the best for the kid. He's from Allen. Like, he's a local dude. I think he's phenomenally talented. I just hope the NFL doesn't grind him into dust after a couple of years, and he's a 12-game-a-season guy.
Yeah, and it seems like that's the Cowboys' way. They love to draft guys that's kind of like, hey, they had injury history. Now, I hate to say that, but, deal with the devil and that's George Pickens for right now.
Yeah.
Sign a long-term deal. Let's get it done. You got enough money. You got the capital. You can do it.
I also wonder if, like, all this talk about wide receiver is just kind of nonsense, and they want to play the year with George Pickens for 1 year.
Yeah.
And this is just news because the Cowboys enjoy that. There's a reason, okay? This team literally moved their pre-draft press conference a day later so a former president could barge in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Like, they were going to do the press conference on Tuesday,
Right.
and they moved it to Wednesday. Like, so this could all just be a load of BS as usual.
Smoke show.
Well, and what's like the over-reporting of Pickens signing his franchise tag is a signal to all the teams that, hey, you can call now.
Yeah.
You can call, hey, open for business over here.
Exactly.
Hey, holla. Like, that's exactly
Exactly.
what they're doing right now. And the entire narrative that, hey, we had a great call with this agent.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. You know what? You'd love to deal with him. You'd love to have a David Muleta guy on your team. Call him. We'll work something out for George.
So the Cowboys, one of 6 teams who have 2 first-round picks tonight, will obviously be on top of that. We also have something happening. So here at the Haymaker Network in Frisco, Texas, right down the street is the delicious Rollertown Beerworks, where they are having a Travis Frederick watch party tonight to watch the draft, airing our draft special throughout all the TVs in there as well. Tyrone Crawford is there, Patrick Creighton, Ben and Skin, and our very own Slightly Biased is live on the lawn at Rollertown Beerworks. Hello, Slightly. Happy draft night.
Hello, boys. Happy draft night. You all look great, Law. I love the suit. You put me to shame. In a couple of minutes, 10, 15 minutes, Roger Goodell will take that stage behind us and will announce the first overall pick in the draft. The vibes here are incredible, and I am joined by the incredible Travis Frederick. You know him. You love him. Thank you for coming on, sir. What's your general vibes right now?
Oh, this is great. Being up here at Rollertown, it's an amazing group of people we got out here. The beer's flowing. There's great food out here. It's an unbelievable night.
I have to ask, the beard, where's it?
Where's the beer?
It's gone. And, time changing up. I think my son right here in college.
Okay.
It might.
Okay, nice. Walk us through, 32 guys are about to get drafted tonight. Just walk us through what that process is like, what they're going to go through, the feelings, the emotions, all of it.
A lot of information coming up to the draft. Things. And, there's a lot of people like you that have a lot of
I don't think they can hear.
I didn't introduce all of those things. It's kind of the culmination of that. So, one, it's been 2 years to get nervous. We're going to play, we're going to be a bit that's going to like, so it's exciting. Right.
I asked Zach this earlier, who's going to drink more beers tonight, Zach or you? He said you in a runaway. What's your opinion on that? Okay.
We're so good feedback, but gets good ball.
All right, beautiful. Thank you very much, sir. We will throw it back to you guys in the studio. Go Cowboys.
Thank you, Slightly, and Travis. We really
Question
appreciate it. So Slightly said he
Thank you,
thinks
sir.
he thinks the commissioner is going to be back there. So I think Slightly, A, doesn't realize that the draft is in Pittsburgh, and B, I'm still not 100% convinced that's Travis Frederick. That looks like a construction worker on the parking garage over here.
100%. But that stash going the way he got it, I mean, is that Frederick? Is that Travis? Yeah.
Look like one of the Mumford and Sons.
Yeah.
Who's that?
You look like one of the Mumford and Sons.
Looks like a scoundrel. Like, who is that?
Yeah.
Slightly, thank you, and thanks to everyone who's out at Rollertown Beerworks. Barry, before we dive back into Pick
do it.
12 and 20, I do have a surprise for you.
Hold on now.
We've been doing a lot of draft prep. I mean, we've all been working hard behind the scenes. We've got a lot of things, but there is one thing that we wanted to pull and show our audience and show you, because you might not remember this.
Okay, let's see what we got. Hold on now. Did I have hair?
Well, probably not. Here's a gift from us to you, Barry.
All right, let's check it out.
Yep. NFL draft gets started exactly 1 week from today. Bowling Green's Freddie Barnes gets most of the hype, but it's Toledo's Barry Church will probably be the first local selected. We caught up with Toledo's first ever 4-time All-MAC performer on the cusp of taking it to the next level. Toledo's had some pretty good success lately, churning out NFL regulars. One of the guys who's got next is safety Barry Church.
I can't wait. I mean, it's the most exciting point in my life right now, and it's just overwhelming right now. But I just can't wait to go back and see my family and just be surrounded by my family and friends. And it's going to be a great experience.
NFL teams are definitely interested in Church. He's been projected anywhere from being a third-round pick to maybe going in the 6th round.
Maybe about 16 teams, but the ones that are really interested, I would have to say, would be Carolina and probably the 49ers and also Baltimore. I just like my physical, like my ability to play outside linebacker and play safety. And
that was him, boys, back there.
And I also have great ball skills in the air, so we'll see how that contradicts to the NFL.
Church has worked out privately in front of Carolina scouts, and he's been working out every morning in pursuit of his NFL dream.
I'm very nervous. I'm just really anxious, more to say. I can't wait for the experience to be over and get ready to play football again.
And he's ready to see which team, doesn't matter which one, gives him that chance to play on NFL Sundays. By the way, the Rams actually called Toledo coaches while I was with Barry. He's on their radar. The NFL draft gets started exactly.
All right.
He's always been handsome.
I know, right?
Man,
What the hell, dude?
y'all got me sweating out here, man.
You look younger now.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. Look at that. Look at that. Looking out for your boy. Man, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
And so, to make the story whole, I actually caught a lot of flack because
Saying the teams?
no, when the later part of that interview, they were talking about how you feel about leaving Toledo, and you were here. And young me, I didn't know nothing. I was like, man, I'm excited. There's nothing really to do here in Toledo. Oh man, they the whole city. What you mean? All these years, man, that brought back memories. But that was hilarious, man. Your boy had hair though,
Yeah,
so
very focused
it's
on
in
the
there.
military press there.
Yeah,
You were
perfect form. That was before the shoulder surgery.
camera crew in there just watching you work out.
I like that you were working out every day. That was a good note. I was like, oh, that's good. Yeah.
No days off.
That's good. Yeah.
Man.
I tell you what, let's move on to get a little more draft insight. Let's play this for you first, and then we're going to transport out live to the Star for the latest on the NFL draft as it's about to get going right here on the Haymaker Network.
Concepcion.
Tonight's Haymaker draft coverage is brought to you by Smith Thompson Home Security, serving DFW for nearly 50 years. Monitoring for just $16.95 per month, no contract ever. Top rated with the Better Business Bureau. Built on trust, backed by performance. Security that earns your business. See what no contract really looks like at SmithThompson.com. And Crawford Signature Spaces. Luxury outdoor environments built to perform. Artificial turf. Custom putting greens, sports courts, landscaping and hardscapes crafted with precision. Every detail intentional, every finish built to last. Transform your backyard into a signature space. Take a look at what they're building at CrawfordSignatureSpaces.com. And Creighton Insurance. Not all insurance agents are built the same. Patrick Creighton is a former cowboy, and now he's helping you protect everything you've built. Auto, home, life, and business coverage made simple. No confusion, just the right coverage for you. Find the right coverage for you at CreightonInsurance.com.
All right, 7 p.m. NFL Draft Night. Cowboys have the number 12 and number 20 pick. They're starting to get the terrible towels going out in Pittsburgh. I'm Kevin Turner. We have
Kinda
Law
lazy.
Nation, Barry Church, Mike the Machine Marshall from D Magazine here. And joining us now live from the Star, from The Athletic and the One Star Cowboys podcast, it is Cowboys reporter John Mishoda. How's it going, John?
Can you guys hear me?
Hey, I got you now, John. What's going on?
All right. Not much. How are you guys?
We're doing very well. What have you? What are your thoughts on this news that George Pickens is going to sign the franchise tag, meaning that he possibly could be traded?
Yeah, that's the biggest news of the night for me. That's bigger than anybody that they will draft, because for him to sign this before the draft makes me think that he would do this because they could potentially have a trade that they're trying to work out. It wouldn't make any other sense to do it right now. You could do it next week. You could sit out the entire offseason program and do it right before training camp. You could sit out the beginning of training camp and do it, 3 weeks into training camp. And to do it right now, it just seems like this is the best time to get a trade going, because obviously teams can trade draft picks. Once the draft's over, there's not as much of that out there. And so because of that, it's just the timing of this news right before the draft starting is just very peculiar to me. And then the other part that you just have to factor in, even though it's different situations, but when you have David Mulligetta representing Micah Parsons, which obviously they were able to work out a deal with the Packers right before the season started, there has to be some kind of trust between the two sides that if they are going to go another direction, that David doesn't want him playing under the tag, that they possibly could work together with another team to get some draft pick compensation, and maybe George gets the long-term deal that he's looking for.
Hey, John, it's Machine. What do you think the market is for George Pickens across the league? Like, how many teams are on the phone trying to get a $35+ million wide receiver on their books, especially him?
The key part to all of that, I believe, would be what they would have to give up. Are there teams? It would be hard for me to believe that there's like 10 teams that are willing to give up a second-round pick. But maybe a third-round pick, that could get a lot of teams interested. Now, I would think the Cowboys would want a second. They gave up a third to get him last year. I would think that to give up a third, they wanted more than one season. And then seeing how well he played, I certainly would think that they'd want more than one season. So that's why I would think that they would want a 2 in return. A lot of people say that that's the strength of this draft, second, third round. So then all of a sudden, if that was the case, then you'd think, okay, wide receiver could certainly be in play at 12 or 20. And then maybe with one of those other picks, you go defense. Your second round pick, you go defense. And then that third that they got from San Francisco, you go defense. So that would make a lot of sense there. But it's hard to believe that there would be a huge number of teams because of the fact that he clearly doesn't want to play under the franchise tag. So not only do you have to give up something in a trade, but then you also have to have the space to then give him a deal that's going to make him one of the highest paid receivers in the league.
Most certainly. Hey, John, what are your thoughts on, far as Cowboy fans? Should they fear this to be anywhere close to a Michael Parsons type of situation?
I personally don't think so, because to me, the Micah Parsons thing is tough for me even right now because of the fact that the Cowboys generally don't have problems getting stars on offense. Like, they will find a way. I've always believed that Jerry loves that. He'll find a big-time receiver if he has to. But they don't really have a lot of star defensive players. And to part ways with Micah Parsons, that one, I just believe that one's going to cost you more than if they were to part ways with George Pickens. It's not great, but you still have a lot of pieces on offense. And then I would think that they would be trying to do something else to get a number 2 receiver, which puts you basically where you were last year at this time, trying to get another number 2 receiver. But it's not the same for me. Micah's value is just higher to me than George Pickens, but that's because you have Dak Prescott. That's because you have CeeDee Lamb. That's because you had a really dynamic offense, whereas on the defensive side of the ball, you take Micah Parsons away from that defense, you obviously seen what you were left with last year.
Hey, John, what do you think pushed this into motion? Do you think they got to understanding what the 11 picks in front of them were going to be, and they said, well, our best player on the board is a wide receiver that gives us an opportunity to get off George Pickens? Or is it just the timing of the draft coming around and they knowing that, okay, if we go into Friday and there's a player we like, we'll make this trade?
Well, I think it's a combination of things, one of which being that David Mulligetta could easily be like, I can make this thing hell for you guys because I don't want my guy under a franchise tag, and so don't plan on seeing him anytime soon if you guys do plan on giving him the franchise tag. And if you're coming at this from a Cowboys perspective, this is Brian Schottenheimer's second year as head coach, and he had to go through everything with Micah Parsons last year in his first year. Do you really want him to have to go through a second full season with one of your top players who isn't in the building, who's not, around with the team when you're trying to build in a direction to get back in the playoffs for the first time in the last 3 years? So it could be both sides being like, well, if you're going to leave it at this, then this could be a distraction. And then the team being like, all right, well, we don't want to have to deal with any distractions. We want to try and get into this 2026 season with everything headed in the right spot, clicking on all cylinders once the season starts.
Do you have a read on if they were to go wide receiver, which might, again, they might be going defense and this is nothing, but do you have a read on which receivers they might like? Like if Jordan Tyson wasn't there, do you have a read who the other guys that they might like in this draft?
Tyson's the one that jumps out most just because of, stuff that you hear. But Carnell Tate, I think, would make sense as well. Yeah, those would probably be the top two if you're going at 12. But, there's some interest there in Omar Cooper from Indiana. I just don't think that would probably be more of a 20 than at 12. But those would probably be the three names. I just haven't heard a lot with them and Mekhi Lemon. So I think that could be a guy that could potentially be there as well. What would be fascinating is if in the next hour or something, it comes down that they do trade George Pickens, and then all of a sudden you're sitting there at 12, and Caleb Downs is there, and Sonny Styles is there, and then you're sitting there, you're like, are you really going to sit there? You have a chance to really help this defense. Are you really going to go wide receiver in this spot? And so I don't think they would. I think they would take the defensive player, but, It's funny the way you said that, KT. Like you almost said it like we shouldn't be talking about this. Like this isn't right. We need to focus on the draft. No. We talk about this because they make us talk about it. They had that press conference yesterday. They made us talk about it. He's going to sign the franchise tag right before the draft starts. They make us talk about it. So don't apologize for any of this.
Yeah, just apologize to all the Cowboys fans who want to fix the defense. Yeah. Like, can we get one stop this year?
One stop.
Just one.
Hey, John, are you team trade up or trade down guy?
Oh man, it's tough because I have been team trade up. I love that idea of 6 with Cleveland, and then you get 39 back. But that's with the possibility. I love it if Arvell Reeser or David Bailey are there. I love the idea of them getting a immediate impact edge rusher. That's the premium position on defense. I would love for that move to happen. I think that would be the most fascinating one. But if both of them are gone, I think maybe you just wait it out till 12 and hope that Caleb Downs or maybe Sonny Styles or maybe Mansour Delane fall to you. And if they don't, and you do plan on keeping Pickens, then I'm really interested in trading back from 12 and getting another top 100 pick. I'm not trying to move back from 12 to 25, but I'd move back to 17, 18.
John, thank you for the time. We're going to check back in with you after the Cowboys pick at 12, if they pick at 12. And if there's any news, we'll be texting with you back and forth, and we'll try to check in with you again later. Thank you very much.
See you, boys.
John Mishoda, The Athletic, the One Star Cowboys podcast. I meant to ask John who he thinks the Raiders are going to take, because the Raiders at pick 1 are on the clock with 4 minutes left. And we know what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
Diego Pavia.
Diego Pavia from Vanderbilt,
happen,
clear cut.
Clear number 1.
I heard Barry and Machine earlier having a little Fernando Mendoza talk. You guys want to talk through this a little bit?
Because I was going to.
How you feeling? How you feeling, Church?
About Mendoza, from when I watch him, he seems to me to have all the characteristics you want in a quarterback. When you talk about the intangibles, he seems like an unbelievable leader. He seems like the type of guy that all he does is win when he goes out there. And a lot of people don't understand this, but when you step into the white lines and you feel like that guy behind the center gives you a chance to win at any moment. That's how I felt when we had Romo, when I was with Dak. We could be down 21. We could be up 7. Right. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. We always got a chance to win. And that's the type of characteristics I'm getting from this Mendoza kid. Like his teammates bought into him. Like he's going to will us to win, whatever the case may be. So that's what I see from him. Now, the arm strength and all the athleticism and all that, I don't know where I would rate him when it comes to that, but that belief that your teammates have in you, it goes a long way. And he's going to have a lot of great coaching out there in Las Vegas. So I want to see what he's going to be capable of.
Yeah, I think the biggest knock on him once people started actually digging into his tape was, sorry, I'm drifting off screen that way. I'll lean back this way. Was that they ran too many RPOs. There's too many behind the line of scrimmage throws to Omar Cooper.
Yeah.
Too many, prayer balls to the sideline in which Elijah Surratt would save his ass or Beck would save his ass on the sideline. I would, ask everybody to go look at the year before at Cal because they were running a more pro-style offense.
Okay.
And that's when he initially started getting hype.
Yeah.
Like, there were people coming into last year whenever he transferred saying he's good enough to be the number 1 pick coming out of Cal before he even went to Indiana. So I think that's the tape. If you're wishing and you're going to dream on something, if this guy's got all the tools that I didn't necessarily see at Indiana, I'm not sold. His Cal tape, dude, he will stand in there. He will let dudes knock the piss out of him and deliver a rope. He is tough.
So what y'all explaining here is that the Raiders need a wide receiver and the Cowboys need a defensive guy. So it's going to be straight up breaking news. The Cowboys traded George Pickens to the Raiders. Mendoza.
Hey, Omar Cooper reunion at pick 20.
There we go. There we go.
We'll take Max.
It kind of makes sense.
It does.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Roger Goodell is making his way out to the podium.
That was quick.
Where they're going to go ahead and make this pick. I was saying what Machine was saying. Dude, the pocket stuff with Mendoza is good.
Oh, yeah.
It's when he's got to move, he becomes a problem. And I think it's very interesting that they brought in Kirk Cousins maybe as a bridge. I don't know if Kirk Cousins can go play 16 games or 17 games.
Tough.
But they brought him in there. I can kind of see them. It kind of reminds me of each other. So I can go ahead and proudly hit the sounder here.
Oh, there it is.
The Raiders have selected Fernando Mendoza with the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Now, Machine has broken out the Behemoth Draft Guide.
Ooh, there we go.
To tell you the real pluses and minuses of Fernando Mendoza.
You can throw the graphic up? Or am I just going to read them? What are we going to get?
I don't know.
There it is. All right, Fernando Mendoza, QB, Indiana. An infectious homeschool kid energy. Puts his toys up when he's told. Won't find anything weird on his browser history for sure.
Yeah.
Plays unafraid. What does he know that we don't? Negatives. An infectious homeschool kid energy.
Yeah, could be a bad thing too.
Yeah, bad hair. Has never seen an R-rated movie.
Oh, no.
What?
With a guy like that, you got to wonder how much anime. How much is he into, right?
He's definitely into some anime.
Yeah, so there's your scouting breakdown of number 1 pick, Fernando Mendoza.
See, that's the thing that people don't understand. You can talk about the stats, the advanced metrics.
Anybody can pull those.
Anybody can go find that.
Yeah.
This is the deep diving that the Behemoth gives us that you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
But here on the Haymaker Network. I had this one thing I did pull from a long time ago because I do think it's funny. Completed only 17% of his passes on the move, which that's not great.
That's tough.
Wait a second. And
That's tough.
in Oakland or Las Vegas's offensive line,
Yeah, they ain't good.
it ain't like the Great Wall out here. And, there's a lot of movement going on here.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins, he ain't gonna be able to move
No.
back there. Mendoza, is he gonna be able to escape and buy time?
It's weird because like the running is not great, but we all have this like flashes of like the national championship game where
Yeah.
he takes off and
he trucking
completes a
over
big first
guys,
down,
yeah.
trucking-
That was
oh,
leaning for the
it's my guy.
That was like a Romo run, though, where it's like it's so awkward that you
Yeah.
like don't know where his next foot's going, and you're like, oh, no, he got me. Trust me.
A Romo run.
Technically, the Raiders would do a better job of just calling Tom Brady to come down and throw the football around. You know?
It's about the same mobility, I think, right now.
about equaling.
And just off the top of my head, I don't, when was the last time they had like an effective rookie quarterback that didn't have some type of mobility?
Yeah.
When you just off the top, it just really hasn't come to mind.
I mean, Burrow might be the last one. He still can wiggle a little bit, but I mean,
just a
he's
pure
he's the closest statue.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I got you.
I worry about it because their best player by far is Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
I know how they use Brock Bowers on boots, on crossing, like
Movement.
you get the quarterback a little bit.
outside the pocket.
Yeah, that's
But
how.
a new OC and head coach now, and Clint Kubiak, but still, just like I like him. I like him. There are enough things to be concerned about. This is a weird draft.
It is.
It's a wonky
It is.
draft. There's some things that are going to
better or worse than Cam Ward last year. Are we going to be sitting here at the end of his rookie year going, I still don't know if he's a dude? Exactly like we're doing with Cam Ward.
All right, so here's the thing, though. When I look at teams in general, the Raiders got two good things that's going for them. Quarterback best friend will always be a tight end and a running back. So if they add these pieces together, who knows? Raiders could surprisingly do something.
We do have the New York Jets on the clock at number 2. This is an interesting way because all the local reporters for the Giants are saying that it's going to be Arvell Reese. All the national reporters are saying David Bailey.
It's David Bailey.
And the Jets have been pretty quiet about what they do now because Aaron Glenn's in charge. And
He better do something. He's on the hot seat, man. I'm telling you.
They pick it 2 and 16.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, hey, best player at 2. Yeah, great. Makes a lot of sense. This is where this draft's weird, though, because literally when you have people fighting over who's going to be number 2, most years we know the top 5 already.
Yeah,
and this year we're sitting here going, I don't know. It could be 4. Yeah. And by the way, the best player in the draft for a lot of people is Jeremiah Love.
Explosive running back,
but this figures to be David Bailey or Arvell Reese.
It's Bailey.
It's David Bailey. It's already
David
in.
Bailey,
I'm gonna hit my button.
My insider guy told me so.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Hey, look, we're ahead of things.
Yeah.
I have 5 dings. That's very good to know, right there.
Go.
Yeah, try all of them.
Bailey.
Okay.
So he's by far your best edge rusher in this draft. One of them.
I think he.
Refinery, good burst, good upfield, separation off the LOS. He can do it. Shoulder dip. So what's your thoughts on him?
Yeah, the interesting thing is Bailey is more win now ready.
Right.
The Jets aren't.
Yeah.
So why are they taking Bailey over Reese? Unless they just want a dude where they got to put him in a position, leave him there, not worry about it. Because Reese is a project, right?
Yes.
But it's like a Micah project where if it works out and he can edge rush and he figures that stuff out, he's the best defensive player in football. David Bailey is out of the box, whip your ass off the edge against any left tackle, any right tackle right now. How many of his sacks come on a Jets team that has 4 wins on it the next couple of years?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's weird. It's just a weird pick for the Jets, but he's a great player, so nothing wrong with it.
Win-win situation.
I'm looking at it like Aaron Glenn. He's trying to get back to what Detroit Lions was doing with Hutchinson. So what he's looking at is like, how can I replicate the Detroit Lions to over here in Jets land? So I'm thinking that's why he went and got the best pass rusher in this draft.
I'm a fake Texas Tech fan because I do support the Mean Green of North Texas, but Texas Tech is the backup school. For the wife, of course. But, he has said Lee Hunter, good defensive tackle. Romello Height, good defensive end. They were stacked on the Texas Tech defense because they bought
drafted.
it. Yeah, they bought it, and that's how
the safety's going to get drafted, right?
The safety's probably going to get drafted.
J-Rod's
for sure.
going to go
The
top 50.
linebacker was,
J-Rod may go tonight. And it could be an option at pick 20, honestly. But David Bailey is really good. And, there's something about, watching him. When he moved at Stanford, he learned how to really play the position. Right. So it was just on a bad Stanford team, but they taught him how to play and have 14.5 sacks last year. He went and 8. He will guess against the run sometimes. You can't do that in the NFL, but they'll coach it out of him, all that stuff. Dude, 81 pressures last year.
That's nuts.
That's insane. And they were playing pretty good teams. They weren't, playing SEC schools all the time. They were playing pretty good teams. But we need to know about David Bailey, though. We've talked about him. But what's in the Behemoth draft guide for David Bailey?
Yeah, let's dip over here. Let me find the page. Go to the B's over here as we pull up the graphic for you. There we go. All right, David Bailey, edge from Texas Tech. Says here positives, could whoop Jake Paul's ass. Yeah. Plays football like KT eats pasta.
How's that done?
Yeah. Another positive is mutes most commercials if he has the chance.
Yeah.
So quick on the remote.
It is.
I like that.
Yeah, negatives. Has never seen Starship Troopers. That's got to be a knock.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah,
Cult classic right there.
Went from Stanford to Texas Tech. Pick a vibe.
Yeah.
That's
What's
weird.
going on
West
there?
Coast.
Yeah. And
West Texas.
Luxurious to dirt country.
Yeah. Palo Alto to Lubbock. What are we trying to
Money
do
talks.
here?
Barry went to Jacksonville.
This is true. Shout out to Shaq Khan, by
And
the
then the
way.
last note I found in my research here on the Behemoth is he showers in his pads.
Wow. Wow.
after games.
I don't know, man. You can't trust a guy like that, man. I don't know, man. You know, you can't trust a guy, man.
Likes to get the whole thing clean.
Yeah.
You know,
I got
respect
you.
He
Okay.
sleeps and washes football.
Yeah.
That's David
Oh,
Bailey.
did you know this about David Bailey? His favorite band is The Killers.
I did know that.
Okay.
And that's
Back on his
another
side
reason
now?
why
Back
I'm
on
a
his
big
side
no.
now?
I'm a
Okay.
big fan of David Bailey.
Okay.
Like he was already, and then obviously the Killers. You got me right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to move on here before we get to the Cardinals, who are on the clock at pick 3.
The sweepstakes just started at 3.
Yeah,
here we go.
It might be trade time. Before we get to
Yeah.
trade time, did you guys have some pizza before the show started?
I did.
Yeah.
It was brought to us from Andrew's American Pizza Kitchen.
Let's go.
Which
Delicious.
I've had many times. I've been there many times. Plenty of catering options for nights like tonight, or maybe you're just having a small gathering. Hit up Andrew's American Pizza Kitchen in Plano. Get this, Margarita Mondays, $5 margs. They got Wine Wednesdays, half price on all bottles. Very nice.
There you go.
5 styles of pizza. Okay, you got the Dallas style, which is what we were having back there, like iconic.
Yeah.
Detroit style. We got Chicago. They do New York style, and then they do the Philly Tavern style. You don't see that very often.
Philly Tavern.
What are
huh?
weirdos in Philly doing?
It's more thin. It's very good, but it's
Okay.
not my favorite because I like the Dallas style.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's really dope. Dallas Morning News, best in DFW, best pizzeria, best Italian food, and best happy hour.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was
you can't
good.
beat that. Can't
It
beat a
was
good happy
solid.
hour now.
Pizzas and
Andrew's
drinks, man.
American Pizza
That was
Kitchen.
very good pizza.
in
Thank you.
Plano.
Appreciate it, Andrews.
Get on over there, maybe order some this weekend for day 2 and day 3 of the draft. You know what I'm talking
Don't
about?
forget about Wine Wednesdays.
Y'all remember when the draft was one day? On
Yeah.
Saturday?
Yeah, I didn't love it back then. It's not as it needed to be like this, spread
Prime
out.
time.
I don't know,
You
man.
know what? You know what? You know when pizza is good when you talking about them and not knowing that they're sponsored. And I'm like, hell, this pizza's good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Hey,
Yeah, you
Wild
have to
pizza
know.
right here.
Yeah.
it's good. Y'all check them out. It's pizza and drinks.
Law's going to
Never-
walk out of here with a couple boxes
I'm
tonight.
walking out.
Well, he should because we got a
Yeah.
bunch. They
Yeah.
did bring us a lot.
They hooked it up.
Yeah.
They
You
hooked
weren't
it
a
up.
fan of the old school draft, how it had it?
No,
on?
I loved
oh,
it.
You liked it? Yeah,
He
yeah.
said
Okay.
he didn't like
you
it.
didn't like
He
it.
likes
Okay.
it now. Dude, I used to
Yeah.
love to line up the recliners in the living room, order some Andrew's pizza.
There you go.
We're
There you
going to
go.
watch this thing about 6 hours.
They used to
is.
put the NFL draft on the same day as the Masters too, which is a big mistake.
I don't
yeah,
care
that
about
was-
that.
I know you don't care about golf,
Whoa.
I-
Yeah, that was crazy.
Nah.
but Barry and I
Oh,
are
yeah, I'm
pretty big
on
golf
that.
guys.
I'm in there.
Yeah.
I'm in there, man.
The Arizona Cardinals are on the clock at pick 3. Will there be a trade?
No trade.
Wow.
It is. It's actually. I mean, we can wait on this to happen on the NFL Network
Who you
coverage,
got?
or
Who
we
you
can do
got?
it ourselves. Do we want to do it ourselves?
Yeah, man, we got the
break it here,
insiders.
bro.
Let's do it.
Break it here.
Pick us in.
All right, let's do it. That sounds
It's a
like a
different one.
ringtone.
You're just trying them out.
yeah,
like
no,
it.
there's 5 different ones to
You
mix
got
it
to
up.
stay
Yeah,
consistent.
mix it up.
The Arizona Cardinals are selecting at pick 3 Jeremiah Love, running back from Notre Dame.
Wow.
So they couldn't get a trade.
They couldn't get a
Wow.
They got the best running back in this draft. Yeah.
Okay, before we talk about Jeremiah Love, I think Cowboys implications here.
Yeah.
trade. No.
This tells you that the Chiefs are still there at 9
Yes,
if you
they
wanted to
are.
make a deal with
Yes,
them.
they are.
The Saints are still there at 8. The Saints have a very clean trade with the Cowboys, too. It hasn't been talked about much, but it's very clean. You could just take their second-round pick and give them 12 and 20. So I think those are 2 options if the Cowboys feel like they need to trade up. Regardless, another offensive player taken. Good news for the Cowboys at pick
Facts.
12 if you're wanting defense.
Yeah, you need that magic number of what Mendoza, Love, and 2 tackles and a wide receiver. If you get more than 5 of offensive players,
think you
then
could-
someone can get there
yeah.
at 12, right?
Yeah.
On the defensive side of the
Yeah,
ball. But
yeah.
Simpson next, man. Somebody going
Somebody go grab Ty. Go
Come
grab
on.
Come on,
Alabama's
Ty.
finest. All right.
Hey,
Yeah. If Reese falls to us, what would happen then at that point?
See, if Reese got to 6,
yeah.
Come on.
You think
I
you would
the
jump up and
Cowboys, I
grab
think
him?
the Cowboys are making a call. And I don't know. For me, I'm more comfortable with Caleb Downs than I am with Arvell Reese, but Arvell Reese
Yeah.
has the potential to be a much better player.
Would you have to give up 12 and 20?
You would get, I think you would get 39 if you're doing the Browns trade at 6.
Yeah.
You would get 39 back.
Yeah, it's 6
So-
and 39 for 12 and 20.
And you might have to throw on a little extra.
Yeah, 4th
fifth or
next
something
year.
next year,
You
whatever.
think the Cowboys would be that one player away defensively to give up 2 first?
I think, I think no, but I think they feel, I could be wrong
Yeah.
here, I think they feel like what they can get in the second round at pick 39 is the same as what they'll
now
get
you
at
got to
20.
factor in what are you getting for Pickens too,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to start factoring that into all of the mechanics of it at this point. Because, I mean, if you can get up there and get a player that you can plug in and not worry about game 1 and also not worry about game 70 of their career and Caleb Downs or Sonny Styles at 6. Like, I love Arvell Reese. I love the potential of Arvell Reese, but you're figuring that thing out. You're building the ship as it's going and figuring out where you want to use him. He'll be a monster, I have no doubt. But Caleb Downs, you drop in there, he's your best defensive player probably game 1.
Okay.
And he's there for however long you need him to be. Sonny Styles, I can't tell you how bad this linebacker group is.
Okay.
That would be a huge add. Now, do you go up for a safety or do you go up for an off-ball linebacker? Right?
Here's what you do. If Reese is there, you know for sure pass rushing is premium.
Mm-hmm.
You pick him, and then you get back into this thing and trade up if Downs is there, and you just say, hey, Reese and Downs.
I like Reese a lot. I feel way better about Downs and Styles personally because I don't, and I don't want to fall into the same trap of what they did with Micah. We didn't know that Micah was going to be morphed into a pass rusher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arvell Reese under 100 like snaps of just like rushing the passer as a pass rusher.
Okay.
Great blitzer, and that's where some of his sacks numbers come from and things like that. Let's talk about Jeremiah Love for a second because to me, the best player in the draft.
No, he's explosive as heck.
He's incredible.
I mean, he's
He's
awesome.
the cleanest player by far.
Yes.
By far. There's no questions about what Jeremiah Love can do for you.
By the way,
at all.
one fumble in his career, too, after all those years. Like
Holds on to the pill.
a lot of boxes that he checks.
But why do you think they chose Love over Reese?
I just think they're a lost franchise.
Who's
Bad teams
who's
do
the
bad.
quarterback over there?
It's Jacoby Brissett right now.
Right now it's Brissett.
Yeah. They'll trade back into the end of the first and get Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
that's
they
definitely
should
going
do
on.
that.
I think they have really bad memories about Isaiah Simmons, the Clemson dude that was supposed to be an edge
They
linebacker,
looked at his
play
athletic
everything.
ability and was like, "Oh, we can do something with
Yeah,
this."
and they saw Reese and they were like, "Oh God, I see Isaiah Simmons again. I don't know what to do with that."
And they swung and missed on the other guy that they got.
Yeah. They do this.
Got the name of the linebacker.
It's just the top 10 pick at running back without any type of established offensive line just is so
Pretty
scary,
crazy.
and we see this over and over again.
Because people are going to look at, well, Zeke was. And look who he was playing behind in
work had been
2016. Yeah, like you had Frederick, Zach Martin, Tyra. You had the wall in front of him to get going.
I always say that Ezekiel Elliott was the right proper choice
I
because
agree.
you had the veteran quarterback. You just didn't know that the quarterback wasn't going to last.
Yeah,
you
that's
thought
true.
For sure,
That's
he
true.
was going to get back to what we did in 2014. That's what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. He went down, Dak went in.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
Jeremiah Love, outside of all the things we've been saying, he's got some more fun facts from the Behemoth draft.
Here we go.
He does.
on
Yeah.
with
Here we go.
Yeah. All right, Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame. Positives. He's some kind of goddamn witch
Oh, okay.
with the football.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Looking forward to his second contract.
Oh,
On a
nice.
different
Yeah, of course.
team. Yeah, it's nice. That's nice.
There we go.
Runs like Tom Cruise. That's a positive.
That is because he got that long
Yeah,
speed,
he
man.
really
He can go for a
Jumping on
while.
Really
planes.
He does.
Yeah. Negatives, it says here, routinely blames the dog when passing gas.
Oh,
That's kind of a character thing.
Yeah, that's accountability,
Worried
man.
about that.
yeah, but it's
100%.
savvy and clever, and I kind of like my running backs to be clever.
A little sneaky, Another negative on here. Disappointed to learn helmet's not really made of gold, like at Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough
Be
one.
disappointing.
Yeah, and then the last negative I found here in my research is he's still using ringtones.
Oh, no.
Is he
no.
paying for that?
If you hear a phone go off, you're like, Jeremiah, where are you?
What we got going on?
Get out here. Is he in the building?
That's
Yeah.
wild. Because I don't know when the last time my phone just was on.
My phone's
Ring,
never made
like
a noise my entire life.
But when you look at Jeremiah Love and you look at his tape, they got him comped as Marshall Falk. That's a big. That's a big.
He's a good receiver out of the backfield, man.
Yeah.
He can create those problems when you want to put a linebacker on him in space. Like he can create those issues for you. But with Arizona, is he going to have
Anywhere to go.
the space to do that? Yeah.
Quarterback play. Tennessee Titans are here at pick number 4, and the pick is in.
Oh man, Tennessee quick with it. Okay.
I can go ahead and tell you our first shocker of the night. If you think this is a shock,
Okay, let's see what you got.
with the 4th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans are selecting Ohio State wide receiver Carnell Tate. So they just blew up the draft a little bit right there. And I'll say also the Vegas lines, the gambling lines were moving a few hours ago for Jordan Tyson to be the first wide receiver selected.
Right.
So this is catching everyone off guard there.
Carnell Tate.
Yeah.
I mean, talked about a little bit, but that early, trying to help out Cam Ward, I get that. Another situation where offensive line's pretty bad.
You gotta get somebody to protect them in order to get the ball to Tate. I mean,
That's nuts. That's nuts.
But they want to grow their relationship. They want to give him a weapon, and they gave him one. They got a guy that can really stretch the field for him. I don't know how much of a difference it would be because wasn't Ridley there with him?
Yeah, Ridley was there with him. And
He had some guys.
he had some dynamic pieces.
Yeah.
They just couldn't protect him.
Yeah, moving Ridley to wide receiver 2.5 is probably what he needs to be at this point.
Yeah, I can see that.
They
Big
just
play
gave
machine.
Wandale a bunch of money, right?
Yeah.
Wandale
Robinson, yeah. So they got the slot.
Big slot guy.
Big
That's
slot guy.
fun. That's kind of fun.
They're letting Brian Daboll go loose in the draft room.
Okay.
That's what's going on, man. And with the free agency dollars. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
And we played them this year. Do we play the Titans?
That is a good question.
Like in no world is Carnell Tate the 4th best player in this draft.
There's no way.
I'm just
Hey,
putting that out there, man.
it's good for us though.
I love that. Yeah, because he was a dude. This week, people were projecting sliding back to like 15-ish.
The Giants have also selected a player.
Okay,
wow.
okay. All right, we'll do it.
Oh,
Get the
man.
book
Okay.
out.
rolling now.
More sounds,
It's a
more
guy
sounds.
from Ohio.
Oh.
Kind of a doorbell there.
You got to see that man twice a year.
Okay.
Tennessee, you haven't learned your lesson from Joe Burrow in Cincinnati?
We getting a good guy.
You got it, Law?
Okay, no, you can
No,
break it down.
no, I don't have it yet.
Oh, you don't
If
have
you
it
already
yet?
got it, yeah.
Inside of law.
Reese is going to the Giants, by the way.
Arvell Reese
Wow.
to the Giants at 5. So they wanted Arvell Reese over Downs the whole time, over Tyson. Maybe the Giants think they can get Tyson at 10.
That's going to be a nasty front seven, man.
Lord.
That is a nasty front seven because you already got the kid from Penn State, right? Abdul Carter. You got who's my guy, the Spider from Florida
Brian
State?
Burns.
Brian
and
Burns.
They still got Thibodeau, too, don't they?
Thibodeau's
still there.
Who they shopping, though? They shopping Thibodeau.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, I'd be interested.
That's a nasty front seven, man.
Oh, listen.
That's a
They ain't got
nasty.
no beef, though.
Yeah, they lost. They lost Sexy Dexy. Huh? They lost Dexy. So
Okay, real quick, Carnell Tate. Let's get the behemoth notes
Oh, yeah.
on Carnell Tate,
Yeah.
and then we'll talk about the ramifications of this and the Arvell Reese selection
Scroll back here to the T's.
for the Cowboys at pick
The
12.
list. All right. Carnell Tate, wide receiver, Ohio State. Positives: can recite every word from the Kings of Comedy.
Oh,
I like
nice.
that.
Yeah, that's a
I like
classic.
that.
That's a classic right there.
Yeah, damn it, Boogie. Mm-hmm. Another positive. Minds his own business. I like that.
That's big. That's huge.
That's a good friend to have.
That's huge.
Another positive that I found in my research is excellent parallel parker.
Oh,
So people will appreciate that at the facility. I
not
think.
holding up
Yeah.
traffic.
Yeah.
It's a lost art.
A couple negatives, of course. Cannot find Iran on a map. That's a flaw.
Yeah.
Like,
That- these days.
at this point,
Yeah.
you should know.
Gotta be out there.
He often sneaks over 10 items in the express self-checkout line.
Ooh.
That's bad guy stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also has DVD copies of Monk somewhere.
Oh, get the
Somewhere.
USA show.
Somewhere.
We got
Somewhere.
breaking news, too, by the way.
So we got
what we got going
Breaking
on?
news.
What are you hearing,
We
Lon?
got
Trade. The Chiefs are moving up. Where
Whoa.
the Browns are at. The Chiefs want to get back. I don't know who they're
Okay.
going to get,
Uh-oh.
but they moving on.
They moving on up?
The Chiefs are saying to everybody, we're tired of not winning a Super Bowl. I'm sitting there like, come on, Chiefs.
They moving
They
up?
moving on up.
Okay, so the Chiefs up to
Wide receiver
6.
played.
The Browns go back. This tells me the Cowboys are staying put at 12.
Yeah.
Before we talk about Arvell Reese for a second, the Carnell Tate thing could spark the run on wide receivers.
could.
Right.
Yeah.
This could be. The Chiefs may like Downs. They may like some, but this could be
be Tyson.
the Chiefs going, we've got to get our wide receiver before someone else jumps
That's
in.
exactly what I was just thinking.
So
The
Jordan Tyson,
kid.
this is such good news for the Cowboys.
I'd love it.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect.
So got a lot of defenders out
The
there.
only reservations that I may have with this is that the Chiefs also missing an interior. Well, their nickel guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got
McDuffie.
So they're trying to replace this. This better not be for Caleb Downs. This better not be for any of those defensive guys. I hope that they look at the offensive side of the coin and help Pat Money Mahomes out. And Pat won't be ready week 1, week 2, right?
They need some help in that secondary with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So
They
that's
need help in secondary.
they need.
They do, but they're in a good spot. But down there at 29, I think you can get a good, Emmanuel McNeil-Warren. You can get Avion Terrell down there. Someone down there.
Yeah.
I think they're looking either to take the first offensive lineman or wide receiver. If I'm feeling it right for the Chiefs, if they take Downs or Styles, like whoa. That's going to suck because that's going to start something.
Yeah, it's going to start a trend for sure.
They're going to start
I have the full trade here. Before we talk about Arvell Reese, there's the trade alert graphic.
Yeah.
Number 6 for the Chiefs will get 6. The Browns get pick 9, pick 74, third-round pick, early third-round pick, and then pick 148, which would be probably round 5 or round 4. So
just for 6 straight up? Nothing else?
Just for 3 points, 6 for 9, 74, and 148. So Chiefs were feeling like whatever they wanted would not get to them at 9, and they'll be on the clock. Arvell Reese at pick 5.
Right.
Good player. The Giants are building something on defense, clearly.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if they were kind of maybe regretting not taking Jordan Tyson at 5. And if you want Reese, you want Reese. They had Reese at higher, but I thought the Giants really wanted Jordan Tyson throughout this whole thing.
I mean, they have 10. They still have 10.
They
have the 10th
have
overall
10.
pick, so they could, if he's still there, they could take him. But I think Reese fits their timeline pretty well.
Yes.
Especially for their defense. I mean, once you trade a cornerstone like Dexter Lawrence, you're telling people like, hey, we're like 3 years away. And
they're getting interesting.
And he's a you would say he was a project?
Reese, yeah, for sure.
Right.
I mean, you could play him right now at middle linebacker or will linebacker. That'd be fine.
All right, the pick is in.
All right.
Guess who they go with?
Hold on.
The Chiefs pick is in?
Yeah, the pick is in. They go with LSU.
The corner.
Cornerback.
Oh,
wow.
That's who they wanted.
Of
Wow.
McDuffie to a degree.
Okay.
Wow.
He's versatile. He can play inside,
He
outside.
played inside, outside. He got the short area quickness, and on top of that, he's by far he probably the best cornerback.
I would say
he's
so.
the best.
Yeah,
He's the best.
He's the best.
Ahmad is out.
So Mansour Delane goes to the Chiefs at 6
That's crazy.
because, I mean, that's maybe they thought the Cowboys were going to make a move and go get him.
And that's what I was thinking as well. He's to me he's a lockdown guy. Like he's a guy that you can say, all right, that's your responsibility right now. You take him off of the game or take him off the board. He's that type of corner.
Let's get the notes on Arvell Reese from the Behemoth Draft Guide.
Yeah,
he still has not been announced out there in Pittsburgh.
Really?
They're going to do a bit likely helping out some
All right,
charity.
let's find Arvell Reese, linebacker / edge from Ohio State. He just looks like he doesn't give an F. You know?
He does.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He owns multiple Slipknot masks, which is a weird deal for, a football player.
Yeah, but you want him mean on defense.
Yeah. He sleeps in jorts and only jorts.
It's a brave man.
I know, right?
Brave man.
Yeah. On the negatives, I saw that as a positive, though.
Brave man.
Switching to the negatives, he has a case of high butt. You know what I'm talking about, Barry.
High butt.
You got high butt. Yeah.
Donka.
Yeah.
Pause if necessary.
He's got long dreads, which often make people look faster than they really are.
That is a proven fact.
I know.
That is a proven fact.
Yeah. He plays some kind of futuristic football position. I don't really trust the coaches to figure it out.
What happened to defensive end?
Yeah, just play edge.
Just to get off the edge. That's
Linebacker.
it. That's it.
I blame Matt Patricia. He came in there and he was like, I'm just going to play this guy all over. You're on the right team. He's with the Giants. It'll be fine. I was worried about him going to, honestly, like the Cardinals where they don't know how to use him. Tweener, he gets labeled as a tweener, and then you don't know what's going on.
If you're watching us, we are a little bit ahead of if you have the NFL draft coverage on another screen or whatever, we're a little bit ahead of it. We did tell you that the Chiefs traded up to 6, and they are selecting the LSU cornerback Mansour Delane, who, arguably the best cornerback in the draft. I think for a lot of people he was. The Cowboys were interested in him. We do know that. So another defensive player goes. First trade happens. The action's heating up. We're about six picks away from the Cowboys' time.
No doubt.
Do we want to do quickly? Let's do the Mansour Delane notes.
Sure.
So we're caught up, and then I want to go check back in with Slightly out at Rollertown Beerworks.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Travis Frederick Watch Party.
And while you pull that up, they are sending them the 9th pick as well as the 3rd and the 5th round to the Browns.
There you go.
In
Yeah.
exchange for the number 6. So
6th pick. Okay.
that's what the compensation was.
They needed help in the secondary. I don't blame them.
And this would be a good case study, too, because the Chiefs had 2 first-round draft picks in this draft to see how they move and operate.
Yeah, they still got 29.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yep.
Here is our Behemoth draft report for Mansour Delane.
Yeah, so in my research, I found positives on Mansour Delane. He owns a jetpack. You know, whenever you see those guys at the lake just using the jetpack, and,
Yes.
looks kind of badass.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Don't get hurt, though.
Yeah, unofficially nicknamed the Monsoon. Mansour Monsoon Delane.
It's too easy.
It's right there for you.
I love it.
Another positive, has never used ChatGPT'd as a verb.
Wow.
Nice.
You hear that a lot now, right? People are
Yeah.
like, I ChatGPT'd that.
He's against the AI.
Yeah. Negatives from Mansour Delane. Favorite movie is Cars 3. That's real.
That was
He's
real.
a grown man.
He should know. That is real.
Yeah, that
His favorite
wasn't
movie
even the best
is
Cars movie.
3.
Yeah, it wasn't the
It
best
wasn't
one.
even
He
the best
knows.
Cars movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably born
Yeah.
in 2000,
Yeah.
2001.
Another negative, if he were to be a Cowboy, he wears the weight of Morris Claiborne, despite not knowing who he is.
Yeah, he's never heard of him.
Has no idea who that guy is.
He was going to walk into that trap.
Luckily, he's a Chief.
Yeah, he doesn't worry about it anymore.
that's true.
It's all
That's
good,
true.
man. Then the last negative I found in my research on the Behemoth, he will show you a YouTube video that's way too long.
Yeah.
You know, you're like,
Get to the gist.
all right, was that the joke, or is there another
Timestamp it
Is
at
there
least.
another joke?
Please, man.
Yeah,
At least.
yeah. So that's Mansour Delane. Nice pick there by the Chiefs, who are just doing a money laundering scheme in their secondary.
Yes,
It would
they
appear.
really are.
Trading away McDuffie, and then
There it is.
So Cowboys are at pick 12. Here in a few minutes, we will take a look inside the Dallas Cowboys war room. But tonight there is a big NFL draft watch party happening at Rollertown Beerworks right down the street. The Travis Frederick Rollertown Beerworks watch party with Tyrone Crawford, Patrick Creighton, Ben and Skinner there. And let's send it out there live to our own Slightly Biased.
Hey, KT, thanks for coming to me. It really means a lot after the last snafu. But here we are. I'm joined live by Patrick Creighton here at the Rollertown Draft Party. How's it going?
It's good, man. It's good. How about yourself?
It's going great. Any hot takes about the draft so far? You want to do like an ESPN trial reel?
Well, none yet. We just see that the Chiefs just moved up.
Here we go. Fernando Mendoza's coming into the screen. Fernando, first overall in the draft. How does that?
My name's Christian.
You're not Fernando? Okay. All right. Thank you. Hey, you never know who you're going to see at the draft. I saw him earlier. But anyways, Patrick, a cornerback. Did Mansour Delane just get picked, guys? Or are you just showing him on the screen for fun?
Yes, he got picked by the Chiefs. We might be
So
spoiling
Mansour
that.
Delane did get picked.
We did get picked
by the Kansas City Chiefs. But that was a draft target for the Cowboys. A big one. Yeah. Do you have any takes on who you think the Cowboys should be looking at 12?
I'm not going to say a particular person, but I think they should go, DB, linebacker.
We just went.
Well, we didn't move up to go get him.
How about my guy, Chris Rodriguez from Texas Tech?
That could be a good pick.
That's what I'm all about right now. I'm all for Chris Rodriguez.
That could be a good pick. I don't think his name's Chris, though.
What's his name?
I know his name is Rodriguez, but I don't think it's Chris.
Jacob Rodriguez. Is that correct?
There you go. I don't think it's Chris.
This is why I was telling him just a second ago. This is because I
PC.
accidentally called Fernando Mendoza.
You did. You called him Mario.
Mario Mendoza. That's why I'm here, and you guys
Ain't
are at
funny,
the desk.
man.
Well, thank you, Patrick, for taking your time to talk with me, even though I clearly have a lot of NFL knowledge.
That's all right, man. Yeah, keep studying.
Yeah, here you go. See you guys.
All right, there you go. Slightly Biased live at Rollertown Beerworks in Frisco,
Love
Texas. Slightly, you can check out his show every day here on the Haymaker Network, 1 p.m. Thank you, Slightly, for all that. Fernando Mendoza live
crazy.
draft.
There it is, man.
quick, dude.
There it is.
Which, you know,
A little more
Slightly's
height to him than I
still
thought.
confused. He thinks the draft is happening there.
Yeah.
Fernando Mendoza famously stayed at home and didn't go
He
to
did.
Pittsburgh.
He did,
So
yeah.
it's very odd, but we found a way to make it work, as we
Excited
normally
for
do.
Chris Rodriguez.
Yeah, man.
To go at 12.
He's a stud.
Still the third running back for Washington, or did he sign elsewhere?
No, he signed with Jacksonville, dude.
Jacksonville now? Okay,
Yeah.
very nice.
He's their RB1 on the depth chart at this moment.
The Washington Commanders are on the clock at pick 7. And I can go ahead and tell you, or we can wait till it's a little bit more,
I guess?
a little bit closer. Yeah.
Commanders?
Yes.
I'm guessing it's Sonny.
Yeah, You get him with a linebacker
Correct.
guy.
Yeah.
Wait, that's for sure?
Yes, Commanders are selecting
Dan
Ohio
Quinn, man.
State linebacker Sonny Styles.
Yeah.
So there's 2 of the Cowboys targets off the board.
Just crap on our parade.
No, we got down.
Is that trade up percentage? Is it rising?
See, this
or
is.
you think it's like we might as well stay where we at? Huh?
We just got to survive one more pick, and that'd be the Giants.
Can Caleb Downs make it 5 picks to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I mean, yeah.
Well, it's Downs and Bain now, right?
Baines and
We
Downs.
know, though, at least I think we know, that the Giants absolutely liked Caleb Downs. I mean, they were down to Jeremiah Love, Jordan Tyson, Reese, and Caleb Downs, and they pick at 10. I've had a sneaking suspicion all along that Miami is going to bone you in some way because they are a rebuilding team, and every team knows you need defense.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of...
It might be that one pick trade up.
Dude, it might be.
Y'all don't need nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all aren't competing this year. You got a 1-year quarterback. You got no wide receivers. Let me give you something.
We'll give you a fit.
Let me come get Bain. Let me come get Downs. You can take the offensive tackle. He's on your timeline. Be perfectly fine. Like they're gonna hold that pick ransom. They're gonna go. I'm gonna take Bain.
If it comes down to those two, Bain and Downs, where
It's
you
Downs.
guys? You guys are more.
At this point, give me Downs, man.
Downs for me.
Give me Downs.
All three on Downs. Is it Bain? Just he doesn't do it for you?
No, dude.
Off the edge, or
I
what's?
think BT Jordan can get him right since he's right here in the
Yeah, he's a beast
backyard.
now.
Yeah.
But I would go with something that we didn't have in a long time. No offense to your church, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
100%, I
want
get it.
somebody to be just like what we had when you're talking about somebody that can fit to play lower thirds, play all over the field, can be used as a Swiss Army knife. We had that with 28. Woodson,
Yeah.
So let's get that
But
back.
you also got to realize who was Woodson playing behind. That defensive line was real, wasn't it? It was real, correct?
Yeah.
Downs, as talented as he is, as great, as versatile as he is, as a chess piece as he can be, if you don't have anybody that can affect the quarterback, how effective can Downs be in the back end?
Yeah, I feel you.
So you mean to tell me that you are more on the end of the T-Rex?
The little arms. I mean, I get it.
I love Ruben Bain. I think he plays more violent than any other defensive player in this draft.
Yeah.
I think his arm length is not an issue. He's overcome it. It's like it's just something he's lived with his whole life. He's built different in his body than you see any of these other dudes. I don't know if he's a perfect fit for Christian Parker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know what Christian Parker likes.
Okay, I see where you're going.
I think I know.
I'm
not certain yet. I'd love to make him, here's Bain, make it work. But I think he wants, now look at what the Eagles did along the front.
So
like it's not dudes that look like Bain.
That's
so
true.
you mean
That's
to
true.
tell me if we get to that 12th pick and the Cowboys, with the 12th pick of the NFL draft, the Cowboys select Keldrick Falk.
No, I ain't doing that.
He's a better fit for what they're doing than Bain is.
He's 20. He's 20. I'm fine with Falk at 20.
Yeah.
Man. You can't take a pass rusher that gets no sacks at 12.
I know.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
You can't be doing that. I don't hate Falk as much as most people do. I love Bain. I watch Bain. That's the most fun defensive player in this draft to watch.
Yeah.
Hands down. Downs, man, that looks like Cooper DeJean. That looks like something I've seen before that has worked in this style of defense.
I love it. I just it's tough for me to see getting the most out of somebody in the back end.
Yeah.
When quarterbacks have all day there.
Well,
like that's I mean, you could be Charles Woodson back there, but if you ain't getting no pass rush, you can only cover. I mean, Cats is gonna get open.
You can draft Downs, and you can pick up the phone and trade for a guy that can fit in on that edge rush to get pressure.
I can do this. Is true.
They also, they spent the money on Jalen Thompson and Christian Parker. You talk about, hey, he wants a green dot to come in immediately, which the green dot could be Caleb Downs, like immediately if they want to do it that way. Christian Parker also might be like, I'm going to get y'all to league average this year, and I'm going to bounce for a better job. So, who knows?
Don't make picks married to a scheme.
Don't do it
this
like
is
that.
true.
This is he go back to the Eagles or something. Don't do it like that. See?
Before we check out the Sonny Styles notes from the Behemoth Draft Guide, and we're going to catch up with Saad Youssef from the One Star Cowboys podcast. He's live at the Star as well. See what he's hearing. Let's take a quick sneak peek inside the Dallas Cowboys war room. We've got this technology, so let's go ahead and take a look now.
All right.
Okay.
And they are hanging out. Oh, reclined, relaxed.
Pretty relaxed back there.
I like that.
Shirts
what are they
unbuttoned.
watching?
Why are they watching yesterday's episode of House of Haymaker, which you can hear every day at noon here on the Haymaker Network? There's me and Jeff Kavanaugh and Ben Rogers.
Do you think they're watching y'all to figure out who to pick in a little bit?
If they are, that's a bad strategy because the draft is on now, as we know.
Wow. That's concerning.
It is.
We'll peek
very
in
much
as
so.
we get a little bit closer. Let's quickly get the Behemoth Draft Guide notes on Sonny Styles.
Let me pull them up here. Sonny Styles, linebacker, Ohio State. All right, positives. It looks like he recently switched from a Motorola to a Primeco phone. Another positive on Sonny Styles. He's actually named after Sonny Crockett from Miami Vice.
Okay, did you hear the new news? It's going to be Austin Butler and Michael B. Jordan.
Let's go.
The new movie.
I'm ready for a Miami Vice remake every 10 years. I can't get enough. People think he's named after the character in The Godfather, but it's actually Sonny Crockett, Miami Vice. He has a 5-star Uber rating.
Oh, nice.
That's a positive.
That is,
yeah,
that is.
yeah. All right,
Good
to the
man.
negatives we go. He might have to play for the Cowboys. That was a negative. Don't got to worry about that one now.
You get Dan Quinn now. You're good.
Don't got to worry about that one. Another negative would be not all these Ohio State players can be badass, right?
There's no way.
Not all of them are going to be all pros.
Someone's got to fail.
Someone's got to be the weak link on that defense. And then the last negative, his karaoke go-to song is Mambo No. 5 by Lou Bega.
In my life.
You know, I think that's a neutral. I don't know that.
Okay, all right.
We got
Controversial.
some updated notes by John Mishoda. He states that Cowboys are not pleased with Sonny Styles going to the Washington team.
That was always going to happen.
Okay.
I knew that. I knew Dan Quinn wasn't letting that guy go. Like, how did they not know?
We knew that was going to happen. Let's bring in, we got the pick in for the Saints too. Let's go and bring in Saad Youssef, live from the One Star Cowboys podcast and from The Athletic. You can follow all of Saad's work. Saad, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Wait, there we go.
Yeah.
There he is.
Doing good, man. It's been not a terribly surprising draft. I guess the Chiefs moving up was a little bit surprising, but other than that, in terms of players going off the board, it's been pretty much, I don't want to say chalk, but close to that. And I know you guys were just mentioning, but Jordan Tyson just went to the Saints at 8, and that's going to be interesting because now you got 9, 10, 11. You got Caleb Downs and Ruben Bain, 2 players that could be Cowboys fits, but you got 3 picks between now and them. So you got Jordan Tyson with George Pickens signing the tender. Is he going to be traded? There was some of that talk.
Right.
I don't think after Carnell Tate and Jordan Tyson, there's any other receiver you take at 12. So it's going to be very interesting. I think they're praying right now that one of those 2 defenders, Caleb Downs or Ruben Baines, falls to them at 12.
Do you make anything of this George Pickens stuff?
I mean, I don't know why David Mulligetta would tell him to sign the tender if there wasn't a trade kind of on the table, or he just really had a come to Jesus moment and is just so down now to play on the tender, because now all of a sudden, obviously he's going to be fined, mandatory fines if he doesn't show up to any of the mandatory offseason workouts, training camps, all that stuff. I guess you could try to hold in the way Micah did, but we all saw how that went. That didn't go well. So, no, I definitely think that it was surprising the way that it was revealed. It kind of said a lot about the Cowboys, the fact that they would just come out and say it, but a lot of it is still to be determined, and I think we'll figure out a lot more here in the next day or two.
All right, Saad, so we got, as you mentioned, 3 picks, Browns, Giants, Dolphins before the Cowboys get on the clock. 2 defensive players we like, or one we love, one we really like, and Bain and Caleb Downs. Tyson's already off the board, man, so the fallback's already gone. There are 3 picks, 2 defensive players. We might be looking at nightmare scenario here pretty soon. What do you do if that happens?
The Browns just took Spencer Fano, so
okay.
So now that you got that
helps.
off the board, that definitely helps quite a bit. So now you got 2 picks left, and you're hoping it's just not Downs and Ruben Bain back to back. And I think you'll have a sigh of relief once the next pick comes in. But I still think that if you get to 12 and if you don't like what you see, you have to be working the phones and try to trade back.
Yeah.
Shout out to the YouTube chat real quick, just because someone said, glad you guys are going with the picks live because the broadcast delay is brutal. Like, they still have not announced the Jordan Tyson pick at 8, the wide receiver from Arizona State. Spencer Fano, the offensive tackle, now goes to Cleveland at 9. Cleveland, great for them because they would have taken him at 6 probably. So that leaves us with a couple weeks. Let's real quick, Sod, if you don't mind, we're going to get the Behemoth draft guide notes to wide receiver Jordan Tyson from Arizona State.
Okay, let me find him in here. All right.
Just want to make sure we're all caught up on that.
It's actually sorted by the player's favorite color.
Yes.
So I got to shift around a little bit. It's not just alphabetical.
You've had a lot of stuff to remember.
Yeah. All right. Jordan Tyson, wide receiver out of Arizona State. Positives, he's not looking forward to playing with Aaron Rodgers eventually.
One day.
That's tough, right? That's
He'll never retire.
Yeah. Another positive in here. He put out some pretty weird videos last week. I don't know what those were, dude. Like, those were not routes. He was I don't understand what was happening there.
It was a strange
everyone
workout.
questioning his knee stability after watching those. Another positive I wrote on here, made of something thinner than glass. Foil, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
A lot of injuries.
Switching to the negatives, likes asking about what your handicap is. What's your handicap, Church?
12.
12.
Yeah, Barry and I don't mind that conversation, but I think the average Joe doesn't like it.
Okay, yeah. Another negative for Jay Tyson here. He prefers cheap toilet paper.
Really? That's a huge negative. I mean, that's...
Well, I mean, all these teams are cost cutting now. He's gonna fit. He's gonna have no complaints.
The one ply?
Single ply guy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And the final negative that I found in my research for the Behemoth is he has strong opinions about the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise.
Oh,
like who cares?
Yeah.
What?
It's 2026. I'll get some hot opinions on that.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, Sod. So now 3 picks to go. We like Bain. We like Downs. Well, we think the Cowboys like Bain. Do you have a feeling on that?
Yeah, well, I mean, one thing I will say, so now you got 2 picks, right? Because after Fano, you just got the Giants and Dolphins. And the Giants took a defender with their first round pick. So that makes me think maybe they're looking a little bit more towards offense, and they have a lot of positions that they could use help on. So for whatever position they go here, I think that if they do end up going offense, whether it's the offensive lineman from Miami or anybody else, I think that would be helpful for them. Mekhi Lemon is another one that I'm kind of keeping an eye on because in terms of the 2 picks ahead of the Cowboys, because remember the Dolphins traded Jalen Waddle to the Denver Broncos in the offseason. You could see back-to-back offense go here, and then you could have your pick of the 2 defenders left in Ruben Bain and Caleb Downs. And just as I say that, the Giants did just take Francis Maigoa. So
there we go. Hey,
it's on now.
Here we go. Here we go.
So playing the game, the Cowboys are going to get a blue chip, top
Premium
tier
defender, baby.
defensive guy, assuming they like Bain. Again, I'm not 100% sold on that. I'm not, but
they are a bit of a size queens when it comes to drafting. Like, they don't like little dudes. They don't like short arms.
Let me ask you guys this, because considering Christian Parker's your defensive coordinator, DB coach, if you get Downs and Bain both there, I think you have to go Downs, right? I mean,
yes.
Agreed.
Yeah, we go back to
exactly.
Now, when you think about this all together, this pick at the 12th, how boldly would the Cowboys be if they trade back?
Man, if you have Downs and Bain both there and they trade back, I think fans would not be happy with that, because there's a lot of people who feel like Caleb Downs is one of the better football players in this draft. And so if you have a chance to get him and pair him with your DB coach, defensive coordinator, and if he really does like him, I think you really got to go in that direction. But it really is going to come down to if Downs is still there, because I don't know what the Dolphins do. They obviously have a lot of needs, but they're in a full rebuild mode. And do they are they going to go for a safety there? So the only other thought that I had real quick, KT, we had this conversation on the podcast too about how, last year we talked a lot about Ashton Genty and this and that. And to me, that player this year was Mansour Delane. the amount of breath that we wasted, and for him to go at 6. There was never a chance he was getting to 12. And I know we talked about it a lot, but there just wasn't a way.
Well, it felt like J.C. Horn and Surtain year, right? Where we're what if they get there? And then it's like, no way, dude. It's too early.
Yeah. They're saying Stephen Jones is on the phone now, so maybe they dialed up sometime.
I'm calling the Dolphins, and I'm saying, hey, let me get my dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not letting you split the difference.
Yeah.
I want downs. Like, take a fourth for one spot.
And we'll throw you a favor for Jordan Brooks. Was it Booker?
Yeah, Jordan Brooks.
Well,
Jordan Brooks.
Jordan Brooks,
Hey, we can get that business done right now.
We can get that going. The other thing is someone else might really want Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
And they could go trade with Miami in front.
Yeah,
in
close
fact,
the door.
I'm glad you brought that up, Waldo. Let's go ahead and take a look inside the Cowboys war room as we get a little bit closer.
Okay.
Steven's put the phone down for now.
He's laid back a little bit.
Okay. Eat up a little bit. Charlie's chilling.
The defensive side.
They're watching Jake Ferguson eat sandwiches.
That's weird. Why would they be watching Jake Ferg eat a...
This does not feel like a good draft strategy.
That's a loaded sandwich.
What is that?
The sandwich for Jake Ferguson.
Why are they watching Jake Ferguson?
We ordered the sandwich for you, Jake.
Hold on.
Is that a panini?
He's got Panini, and he's talking to some. Are they on his TikTok channel? This is so confusing.
Yeah, that's
I didn't know
interesting.
that.
Man.
I didn't know he did
did.
that.
Well, Saad, thank you for the time. We'll let you
Appreciate
run.
it,
Saad, if you want to catch up here in a little bit, we'll be texting back and forth because I'd love to get your thoughts after pick 12 or 20 and catch up. We've been bouncing you and John. Thank you guys from the One Star Cowboys podcast from The Athletic.
You're the best. Thanks.
Appreciate
coming
it.
through live from the Star.
Yeah.
The great Saad Youssef. Follow his work over at The Athletic. We're going to catch up on the Spencer Fano notes from the Behemoth Draft Guide. And we'll take a quick pause and get you ready for the Cowboys pick at 12. But first, let's get these notes from Spencer Fano.
All right, I think his favorite color is blue, so let me switch back here to the blue section. Okay.
He is crying.
There he is. Spencer Fano, offensive tackle out of Utah. Positives. He's Samoan, so he's probably pretty good.
Yeah, they're all very good.
Probably pretty good.
Yeah.
He wears a bib to eat, which I think's a positive for a big old boy.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Keep your clothes clean.
Not afraid
No
to get messy.
judgment there for me. My daughter does the same thing. Another positive I found is has a vast vinyl collection.
Nice.
That's impressive for a
That
young
is
man.
dope. That is extremely dope.
Yeah. A negative I found, doesn't own a turntable. So I don't know what he's doing with them.
Yeah, what's going on there?
He's just kind of showing them to people, I guess. He did play football in Utah, so you got to wonder if he's Mormon. You just got to wonder.
This is true.
You just got to ask.
True.
The last adult still doing the 6'7" thing is what I found.
Just let it go, man. It had its
my son
runs.
told me about that. I said, all right, man.
So that's a big negative, but good luck to them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Lived though that 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I know that burned out pretty quick.
I
Right?
tried it the other day, and son was like, nah, Dad. Nah. I was like, all right, well.
So the Cowboys are at pick 12. On the national TV coverage, they still haven't done pick 9. We know who the Giants have taken at pick 10. So let's take a minute right here for these messages, and when we come back, we'll get you ready for the Cowboys at pick 12 here on the Haymaker Network.
Yeah.
Tonight's Haymaker draft coverage is brought to you by Smith Thompson Home Security, serving DFW for nearly 50 years, monitoring for just $16.95 per month, no contract ever. Top rated with the Better Business Bureau, built on trust, backed by performance, security that earns your business. See what no contract really looks like at SmithThompson.com. And Crawford Signature Spaces, luxury outdoor environments built to perform, artificial turf, custom putting greens, sports courts, landscaping and hardscapes crafted with precision. Every detail intentional, every finish built to last. Transform your backyard into a signature space. Take a look at what they're building at CrawfordSignatureSpaces.com. And Creighton Insurance. Not all insurance agents are built the same. Patrick Creighton is a former Cowboy, and now he's helping you protect everything you've built. Auto, home, life, and business coverage made simple. No confusion, just the right coverage for you. Find the right coverage for you at CreightonInsurance.com.
All right.
Nice.
Back here on the Haymaker Network, and Machine has got the Cowboy hat ready for the Cowboys pick at 12. Cowboys
we're in the
Landman
strike
is
zone,
here.
baby.
Almost
Landman's
there,
here.
man. It's
About to-
almost there.
About to buy this land.
Yeah, Cowboys Landman is in the house, ready to go. Browns take Spencer Fano, the offensive tackle from Utah, at pick 9.
They do.
The Giants at pick 10. We can go ahead and tell you a little ahead of the TV coverage that they have taken the offensive tackle from Miami, Francis Maioga. Pretty good player. So, I mean, I would say that the Giants have done pretty good damage here with Francis Maioga, Arvell Reese. Maioga's great. The right tackle, huge. 2 sacks allowed the last 2 years. I think he's to me, he was the best offensive tackle in the draft. Got a little herniated disc situation in his back that,
those aren't to be played with, man.
Yeah.
They were
had
either
one of
not
those.
worried about it at all, or he was going to miss a year.
Yeah.
There's just no in between, really. Yeah.
4 types of injuries that really scare me in football: neck, back, feet, and crack.
Yeah.
All that stuff, can't have those issues.
Well, you want to watch Sonny Styles have a bad game? Watch him against Miami.
True.
Francis gets that second level and whoops his ass a couple times.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. Good player. So he goes at pick 10. Let's go ahead and get the notes in on him, and then we'll start speculating on what's going to happen as Miami at 11 and Dallas at 12.
We find him over here in the old behemoth. Again, every player that played football in North America last year is in this bad boy, so it takes a second to find him. Oh, here he is. Francis Maui-Goa, and I believe that's how you pronounce that. Everyone's been butchering it, but
it's tough.
That going on right there.
Yeah, he's got the lay. Positives. He is the god of the wind and sea, as everyone knows.
We got breaking news.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
breaking news.
Cowboys have traded up to the 11th.
Okay.
There we go. All right,
I'll run through these super quick. Played entire career at Miami without getting in any weird stuff. Another positive, big old cankles. Love him on an offensive
Big old
lineman.
cankles.
Yeah. Negatives. Named Francis.
Yeah, tough.
Yeah. Real toilet clogger. That's a negative for you.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Need a backup toilet. Negative. Where's number 61? What the F is that?
Yeah, no one wears 61.
That's one of the worst numbers in football, man.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's despicable.
All right, so now we have learned the Cowboys have traded up to pick 11, and they are on the clock. I'm going to hit my little button there. There it is.
You already know what time it is.
I'm going bang, y'all. I'm just going to throw it out. I'm going bang, man. I'm going bang, man. I'm going bang, man. We putting shades on for this?
We're in the strike zone.
There we go. Strike zone, baby. There we go.
Let's go. Landman's here.
I have it if y'all want it.
No.
Y'all want to wait?
Hold on. Let's cheers first.
Don't tell me.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, brethren. Cheers, brethren.
I need one. I need one.
You can't be beerless, Law.
Can't be beerless.
Pass it on down. Pass it on down.
Get on there.
Cheers, my brother.
Cheers, everyone.
There we go. Cheers.
So 1 of 2 tonight.
To Downs.
The bang. Here we go.
With the number 11 pick, because they traded up, the Dallas Cowboys select Caleb Downs of Ohio State.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. All right. Can't go wrong with that one.
Are you serious? Is it really real?
This is perfect scenario for them, in my opinion.
It was a win-win. It was a win-win situation. It was a win-win situation.
That's not why you're here. Huh?
Let's go.
Come on, baby.
Can't believe it, actually.
I really can't believe it. He was the number 1 player on a lot of people's boards. And that's media scouts, of course. That's not people in the room, and maybe they just don't value safeties that much, Church. I'm sorry.
It's all good, man. Underrated position out here, man.
The best safety we've seen in a while come into the draft as a prospect was Kyle Hamilton. And he went, 14?
14, he did.
You know what I mean? So
Derwin James, 16, or right around there, right?
Yeah.
This is different. You can play him anywhere you want.
This is awesome.
Closer to the football, the better, in my opinion, because he's very instinctual.
He can play the slot as well, if I'm not mistaken,
slot,
right?
he can do that.
Okay.
Christian Parker is going to have fun. And to go, hey, here's your defense. We're giving you this guy who is already there you go. Your football IQ as a team just went up 100%. And how many times do we see guys just getting torched in basic cover 3 and things little things like that just happening a lot.
Communication was terrible.
Yeah.
Fixed. One thing he did at Ohio State is get everyone lined up.
Quarterback of the defense.
The trade compensation, the Cowboys give up 2/5
whatever
to move up
That's
one
fine.
spot and get who they want.
Those are comp picks anyway.
They gave up 177 pick and the 180 pick. So with that being said, this is the good thing about Downs. He got a guy that can mentor him, Malik Hooker, who was the former great Ohio State safety to get drafted. Now he can literally show him the works and show him, hey, this is what you need to do in the National Football League. I like this pickup for the Cowboys.
I'm glad you mentioned that because that's a very important part of all this. Like Malik Hooker's still here. Jalen Thompson's still here. Downs, calling him a safety is fine, but
it's short. It's short for him.
Yeah.
He's everything.
Yeah,
and
he does more.
Can do a lot of different things with him. This is also like Deron Bland plays into this. Even when we think of as a corner playing the slot corner, Deron Bland's health is a big question.
It is.
If we need that becomes a problem, Caleb Downs can swing out there and do some of that.
Corner?
Yes, a little bit. Yes, like this is where.
Okay.
Well, I'm fascinated because he's not like a great. Yeah, Barry's like, hey, it's not that easy. KT. And I'm like, I know. I was trying to take me getting torched.
Yeah.
Not an elite tester. Okay, at the combine, not elite measurables, none of that at all. But like just kind of a playmaker all the time. There's some numbers: 2 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions around the ball. I think this is like a ideal scenario for them, and I kind of can't believe they didn't have to move up more than that to get him.
This is dope. It's dope.
This is the best case scenario.
Just stay put, but hey, when you see something you want, you go out there and you go get what you want.
What's the base defense for Parker? It's basically nickel, right? Nickel. That's what Philly ran out pretty much.
Sure.
But 95% of the time, so he's going to be on the field in some capacity, pretty much all 3 downs, right? Either he's going to be in that slot, or if it's in base and they want to bring like the 4-3 situation in there, they're going to put him back at deep safety. So I love it. You got depth at the safety room. You got Thompson. You're going to have Malik Hooker, and now you got Downs as well. So it brings depth. It brings a playmaker to the table that the Cowboys are much needed to have. I mean, there's nobody to take the football away.
That humongous bucket of linebacker snaps that are sitting there right now, that just got shorter.
No doubt.
200 because he's going to play down in there. He's going to play like a linebacker on some downs. And
I put him at dime.
Yeah.
And then you can bring the lock, the guy from Denver. You can bring him back if you go a dime package. So I mean, you
can go big dime.
You could.
You can go big dime. On top of that, you still got Kobe Durant, right?
Yeah, yes indeed.
He's really good. Fight for the ball. Deion Kendrick. So you got a lot of feisty guys that can fight for the ball. I think that this secondary got a whole new face now. Now all of a sudden we need to fix this linebacker room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one comes first? Pass rush or the linebacker?
This opens up defensive line for you too.
You gotta go pass. Yeah. In my opinion, because who's opposite of Gary right now?
Who's your linebacker?
They're gonna have.
That's true too.
There's a Raku who's
he gonna be ready.
They're gonna go Gary,
working.
Ezraku, the Sam Williams for cheap coming back from 1 year. They're gonna have James Houston, which I know that doesn't like get everyone excited, but like rotational snaps. They're moving Maris Leofau kind of to that position. One more guy would help. Yeah. I don't know that Keldrick Faulk's the name that gets a lot of smoke from Auburn, and we'll talk about that later. First things first, like this is how you build a foundation of a defense, though.
Yeah,
this is the guy in the middle. This is your green dot. This is your guy who's calling the defense now.
This is true. This is very true.
This is best case scenario for them.
And this just
across
happened
the board, man.
With Seattle. And the measurables are off, but it just happened with Seattle and Emma Warrior, who was very instrumental to their defense. I can't Dane Brugler of The Athletic, who's follows Ohio State very closely, and he's like, people need to understand, he was getting guys lined up. It wasn't Sonny Styles doing that. It wasn't Arvell Reese. It was Caleb Downs who was running herd over that entire defense.
You know who's going to take a lot of pressure off is Overshown. Because now Overshown's he's going to have to be able to be see ball, get ball. You know what? You go do this. He's going to handle all the quarterback situation where you got to line up here, you line up there. Overshown just gets to use his sideline ability and just see ball, go get ball. So this would be huge if he can get that green dot on his helmet as well.
And another thing too is when we look at this defense in general, we still need Overshown to play overly good because this is a contract year for him. And you know how contract years go. It either go hot or cold.
Yeah,
right? I'm thinking it's going to be more hot.
Yeah.
Especially with this kind of caliber defense, especially those boys up front.
Yeah, I mean, you got Jalen Thompson now back there at safety. You got Locke back there at safety. You got Caleb Downs back there. It just, in about a month, it turned from a group that I wasn't ready to go roll out there and play a game with to, this is the best defensive unit by far.
Yeah.
Look at Tyler
that we have.
Booker's, he's out there hugging.
Oh, nice.
And there's Caleb Downs on the national TV broadcast going out there. He did post a picture on Instagram earlier of some blue bonnets, so maybe he had a feeling the Cowboys were going to move.
We got those here.
Yeah, and the Cowboys might have been calling up to Cleveland at 9. Like this was the guy, and that gives me. Okay, I had felt over the last few days, just talking to a bunch of people, that Bain was not going to be an option for them. And now you get wiped out. That's easy to say. They would have taken the best player.
Yeah.
But what you said about them being like measurement queens, dude,
they don't like the short
arms.
They don't. Not in the first round. They don't draft dudes like that. They just don't.
Yeah. And this is the perfect scenario. This is I can't believe it.
Oh man, it's great.
Our buddy Ben Rogers, who's over there at the Rollertown Beerworks watch party, has been honing on it. They should have tanked better. He was like, you didn't need to win the Christmas Day game on Netflix against Washington. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Because I thought Miami was going to screw Dallas just because everyone knew the Cowboys needed defense. It's for them to get aggressive, trade very little. I say get aggressive. They gave up two fifths.
To get that caliber of a
it's still
player.
action. It's still you against inertia where you can just sit there and wait and go like, go ahead, Miami, take the safety. But instead they went and got it done. Man. So I'll give them credit where credit's due. They can work quickly, apparently.
Yeah.
We found out when they want to.
Yes.
Just not in free agency and not with contracts and stuff like that.
You see that, Barry? That's how you're supposed to play that fourth side. Come down, hit, fit, and do all those things, man. I love it.
And this guy Downs, the anticipation he has on the field, that's what that secondary was missing so much last year. They were more reactive.
Yeah.
Once the pass was already gone, then let me get into my break.
Right.
You got a guy like that can anticipate, know where the ball's going, know where offenses are going to want to attack a defense. Yeah. I mean, he brings a lot to the table, man.
That's the best way I've heard it put. They were waiting to see what was pushed onto them.
Now he's throwing it over there. Let me go. You can't do that in the league.
I was always telling people, man, linebackers, and I know we was talking about DBs, but linebackers is supposed to be slow until you know, right?
Exactly.
At some point, you're supposed to know.
Yeah, you just
slow feet don't eat. But
no,
these guys
not at all.
just sitting there like, this is where the ball is at. Okay, let me catch it and then
go. No, that's not how you make plays. No, that's not how you make plays.
Let's get the Behemoth draft guide notes on Caleb Downs, and then we'll see. Maybe take a shot at sending it out to Slightly over at Rollertown Beerworks in Frisco, just to see how the crowd's reacting, if that's possible. Let's get the Behemoth draft guide notes.
Pull them up right here. It looks like we got Caleb Downs, the safety out of Ohio State. Positives. He's excited to get concussed on a tush push.
Good.
That's gonna
in
happen.
the division.
It's going to happen. It's just going to happen to
He'll
you.
be the one that stops it.
Another positive I found in my research is he's a real whiz on Windows 11. So if you got a problem on your computer, if you're not a Mac guy, I think he's got you covered.
Processing skills, defense. He's the Bill Gates of football.
Another positive I found, his uncle is Dre Bly.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. He was in the corner in the league, right, for a while.
That's facts only,
Okay. Dre Bly.
Some negatives, of course, because no player is perfect. He's convinced that Stevie Wonder can actually see.
I think he can.
I do, too. I've seen some reaction videos. I'm just saying.
Are we 4 for 4 on this panel?
Look how good Downs is. Negatives are positives.
I've seen Stevie Wonder react to a dunk courtside at an NBA game before the dunk even happened.
I was like, wait a second now, Steve.
Hold on.
We'll get back into that in a little bit, I promise. Another negative, he strictly microwaves his salmon.
Oh man,
doesn't like it in the oven, doesn't like it on the grill, just the microwave.
I'm out on that one,
but you can cook things that way. You can.
Yeah.
And the last negative, he's a pin clicker. You know those people that are always clicking the pins. Yeah,
That's tough.
And wine swirlers.
I don't
know. Every 5 seconds.
It's not
like,
changing.
Come on, it's not, man.
It's not changing.
Sip it and put it down,
It's
brother.
the same grape.
That's what you got to do.
Instead of Chris Rodriguez, what about Jacob Rodriguez, man? How are y'all with that?
I love him. He's linebacker Texas Tech?
Yeah.
Oh, man. He's a ball guy. Like, he can take the football away.
I think they like C.J. Allen more. I think I like Jacob Rodriguez more.
He's a ball magnet.
That being said,
cerebral player too.
You put that with Downs?
Yeah, that'd be a nightmare.
Come on, man. I think Downs, you handle the secondary. I got this front seven. I'm gonna put these guys in the right spot.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Got a pick in number 12. Actually, now there we go.
Oh,
the Dolphins are taking Alabama offensive tackle.
Wow,
Caden Proctor.
Wow.
So they were happy to move back and get an offensive lineman. I know Detroit wanted him, so that's interesting. And that'll put the Rams on the clock at 13. Now we have a watch party going on over at Rollertown Beerworks in Frisco, Texas. Momentarily, we will get there with a former Dallas Cowboys great. But right now there's Caden Proctor right there. Caden Proctor's crying as he walks the stage in Pittsburgh. Big moment for him. That is a big mofo, 352 pounds.
That's a big boy.
Big old boy.
Watching him play.
Look like Lyle.
Like,
a little bit.
a little Lyle right there.
He really look like Lyle.
3-year starter at Alabama, left tackle. Very, very good run blocker. The thing about him that I think, like, I see it, like, his workout was, like, very good. There are times, though, when you're watching him on tape, and I was sitting there going, okay, we still need a little bit of work. Like, does he need to be a guard? You can see that a little bit.
Slow out of the stance.
Yes.
I mean, he's humongous, so you'd expect that, but sometimes it was shocking. Like, power or speed rusher.
It gets on.
He's still.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Guy's gone.
We'll get some more notes on him from the Behemoth Draft Guide, but let's transport now via technology to Rollertown Beerworks in Frisco, Texas for the Travis Frederick Watch Party. Let's take it to our very own Slightly Biased. Hey, Slightly.
Hey, KT, I'm here at the NFL Draft, joined by the one, the only Tyrone Crawford. How's it going, brother?
It's great, man. It's great.
The crowd here, I have to tell you, when the Caleb Downs pick was announced, the second loudest crowd pop of the night. The first one, me walking into the building. The second one, that one. What is your vibes with this pick? How do you think this affects the defense for the Cowboys?
Yeah, man. When you walked in the building, I thought that was insane. I thought we made our pick, but
I tried to tell them I needed a security team, and they said no.
And I got you. I got you. If you need me, I got you.
I need you guys to understand. I'm 6'2". I am 6'2". Before people in the chat are like, "Look how slow." Hey, whoa! I didn't know they sold alcohol at the draft. Yeah, but they do, I guess.
Hey, this is Rollertown.
This is Rollertown.
He could throw.
So what is this going to do for the defense?
I think it completely changes it. I mean, to have a safety that brings everything. Honestly, in my opinion, probably one of the best athletes to come out this year. It's going to change a lot. I'm excited, and to add that piece is just. I was already saying we're Super Bowl bound, but now, hey, I'm gonna put my money down.
Come on, Crawford. Somebody get that beer out of his hand right now.
I'm right there with you. Hey, Pistons, Cade Cunningham. This is their year. I think so. Just like the Cowboys, this is Cade Cunningham's year.
Absolutely, yeah. And I mean, listen, born and raised in South Detroit, pretty much. Windsor, Ontario, Canadian, but we're more South than Detroit. So we say South Detroit. I hope the Pistons go all the way and do their thing, man. We're pulling for them. And to the safety pick, I see Barry Church is over there. If he's anything like Barry Church, hey, we're good.
Yeah.
If he gets the neck roll, hey, right.
Are you gonna give him the neck roll, Barry? If you can hear me, I hope you can get him the neck roll.
Of course.
But hey, thank you for coming on, brother.
Hey, slightly. While we have you, can you just kind of mosey on over to some fans there, get some feedback?
We'll walk around.
Yeah.
We'll walk around. What's up? Caleb Down. What are the vibes? We are live. Anything that you say could potentially take the channel down entirely. I'm just saying.
I was really happy with this pick. Caleb had a lot of hype, and a lot of the reports that I'd seen had him as our guy. I didn't think that he would necessarily be available at 11. And also I thought we may trade up a little higher than 11. But I think every Cowboys fan needs to be happy about this pick. And so one of my closest friends, I went to high school with him. He's actually the new secondary coach, Ryan Smith, for the Cowboys.
Really?
Yeah. And so I'm going to text him later and be like, hey, I love the pick. So I know he's probably happy because he'll be coaching him directly. So
did you influence this pick at all? Did you reach out to him and say, hey, we need Caleb Downs, make it happen?
I did not. I wish I could say I did that.
Dude, you can just say it. No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just an honest guy.
All right. Thank you so much.
Of course, man. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys. It's our year.
It's our year.
You heard it here first. It's our year. There you go. Do you want some mosey around more, KT?
Yeah. Get some more fan feedback here.
Any thoughts on the draft that you guys want to share? We're live right now, or we're live.
Ask them if they think
3 years ago at a draft party at the Dallas Cowboys. This is so I can tell her what position's being drafted.
Guys, can you get it on this? We have it all for it. So where's Caleb Downs? Where's Caleb Downs going to
the safety? He's probably going to play the nickel.
Okay.
Oh, damn, he's talking ball.
And then I had to tell her about the edge. She's like, what's an edge?
Right.
So we got the edge comes in, and they rush off the edge. And so, yeah, we just got a little
Ask him if he
Little
thinks
setup,
Stevie
so when she
Wonder
doesn't
is
know
really
what position
blind.
is being drafted, I can just point to it.
Good call.
KT wants me to ask you if you
say that.
think Stevie Wonder is blind.
Stevie, what? No, it's and who was the girl?
Oh, we got a story.
Yeah,
The girl that was blind and deaf. She wasn't really blind and deaf either.
Oh.
Helen Keller wasn't blind or deaf either.
Enough of them.
Okay.
Cut them off.
Hot
Cut them
take.
off.
That's enough.
Thank you very much.
Jeez.
Where else are you going to get this, folks? We have film study.
Cut them
we
off,
have
dog.
Helen Keller, Stevie Wonder talk. Thank you, KT. Do you have any takes on the Caleb Downs pick?
Yeah, first, I just want to say love in KT's jacket tonight. I think that was the perfect move. Really, really good. Very professional.
Thank you.
Caleb Downs is going to be a stud. He's going to have the green dot. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait.
All right, you heard it, man. There's a lot of
Bro, it's
ball
not
knowledge
gonna have a
happening
green
here.
dot, man.
Yeah.
There is a lot of ball knowledge going on here.
Talking
at
ball.
The, you want to know something? I think. Do you have an opinion?
First of all, Kevin KT Turner is the most talented person at the Haymaker Network.
Oh,
Cut this
And the
guy
Cowboys
off.
are going to the Super Bowl.
Okay. I agree
Let's
with
go.
your second point. First point we can have a discussion about after this. But thank you very much, Cheese.
Love
okay.
y'all. Be breezy.
This is my guy Cheese, by the way.
Jeez.
All right.
It's not his
what's
real
going
name,
down over
KT.
there?
It's not his real name. It's not his real name. It's a nickname. Well,
All right,
I mean,
slightly. No, that's good. That's good. We're gonna get back to the draft for a second. We do want to check in with you here in a little bit, though, because there's a lot of action happening.
you guys
And
don't
there-
want the rest of the show to be this?
Well, I feel like there's a crazy, sketchy conversation happening with Ben Rogers right behind you. So, go get the details of what type of deal he's working.
All right, yeah, I will if I can share it.
There he goes, slightly biased. 1 p.m. every day here on the Haymaker Network, and he called it. Texas Rangers owner Cade Cunningham winning the NBA title this year. Some action has happened in the draft.
Okay,
At pick 13, your Los Angeles Rams have. Okay, this is crazy.
Okay.
Things have gotten a little wild today.
Okay.
We're kind of catching up with the actual broadcast. The Los Angeles Rams at pick 13 select quarterback Ty Simpson of Alabama.
Oh my God.
Is that's real deal?
That's really
serious?
happening.
Oh my God.
That's good
So-
for us for 20 because
That's very good.
Kinda
That's very good.
Inverse and reverse itself. So
That's nuts, dude.
With that being said, do you think that the news that hit late with the Ruben Bain thing, even though it happened 2 years ago,
Teams knew that.
they knew
Teams
They knew.
that. Yeah,
so what's
teams
the
knew
real
that.
reason why this guy's slipping up out of the top 10?
That's a great question.
just
It's not the
looking at
arms?
Yeah.
It's a little bit that, and it's a little. He's a little weird for some teams. Like he is your traditional 4-3 defensive end, in my opinion.
Right.
A lot of teams aren't playing that too often. I think he's great and probably a top 5 or 6 player in the draft. So maybe there's something else going on. But
Maybe a
these
medical
teams,
thing.
dude,
Whatever.
there's no
The
precedent.
production was there.
The
right?
production was there.
9.5 sacks. Like production was
There's
there.
legit no precedent, though,
Right.
for guys who have arms that short. I've read this stat a few times. No sacks in the NFL the last 5 years from any player with under 31-inch arms because there's not any players who are rushing the passer with under 31-inch arms.
Yeah.
This is why Cassius Howell from Texas A&M,
These are even
he's
shorter,
going to
dude.
fall, and he's shorter than him.
Yeah. I can't explain. I mean, it's something we don't know. I assume there's some kind of bad medical scan that came back where he's eventually going to have a knee thing or something like that. He's got a weird body for sure. But it doesn't bother me as a pass rusher. Like I look at him and I'm like, I've seen dudes like that. They're thick as hell in the lower half, and it works. So I don't know. There's something there that we're not seeing unless he goes literally like the next pick because this is.
Was he producing all 4 years, like all his years? I mean,
Yes.
he produced.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So this guy experienced, produced at a high level.
Yep.
One of the best defenders on a good defense.
Yeah,
God,
they built
moves,
that defense
man.
around him.
Around him,
If you watch how they ran that, they would run an under front, and they would have obviously a nose shaded, and then him out there at 4-eye, and they would let him catch double teams. And he would whoop those boys' asses on double teams, and they would dare people to run at him. And the whole defense was built around. You can't block this guy with 2 people.
So would you prefer a Mesidor over Bain?
No.
What was your thoughts on that?
I'm still in on Bain. I'm still in.
on him?
I think that if he gets down to about 15, I'm Cowboys,
I would be on the phone now.
And all we heard from Christian Parker was we're going to fit and play to the style of the players, right? Not to the scheme.
Which I love. I love that. Yeah, play for the players.
Osa went on. They got rid of Osa. So I need to figure out if Bain is there at 20, do you take that risk and just say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just scoop that up?
It's
I'm taking it.
Yeah, 20. Yeah.
Better pass rush win rate than David Bailey, who went number 2 on the year. Just an analytical thing right there. But like watching those games, especially the Notre Dame game, is the amazing one. Notre Dame, pretty good offensive line. All right.
Yeah, it's fine.
And Mesidor and Ruben Bain tore them up. Like it was incredible. 14 Baltimore has happened. I can go ahead and tell you that.
Okay.
As the phone rings.
Can't believe the Ty
it is going to be Vega Ione, the offensive guard.
All right.
From Penn State.
Okay.
So pretty good beef right there. Great pick. That was highly mocked, but makes a ton of sense. This guy is a big, beefy boy.
Yeah, it really is. Some people had him best offensive lineman.
I think so too.
Overall, just in the whole draft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fewer questions than the tackles.
Yeah.
Very safe. This is like the Tyler Booker pick last year. Like,
oh,
there's
what you're getting.
There's the guy I know who I'm getting. And that is a Ravens move. The Ravens aren't taking chances ever. They sit there and hit singles in the first round every year and have a good team.
There it is.
That's a good one. Let's do the Caden Proctor Behemoth draft guide notes if we can. That's a few picks back. He went to Miami at pick 12 after the Cowboys moved up for Caleb Downs.
Yeah, you probably heard of Caden Proctor. Probably seen some tapes of him catching the ball out in the flat as a 7-foot gigantic man. So here's Caden Proctor, offensive tackle out of Alabama. Positives: built like a nuclear submarine. Another positive I found is believes in single-use toilets.
Oh.
So he just uses it and throws it away after that.
Yeah, puts it on the curb.
Yeah, it's done. Throw it like he lives in Garland. Just sets it on the curb, legal name is Gorlock, the Destroyer of Worlds.
Yeah.
I don't know if they noted that one. Yeah, I don't know if everybody...
that's the official.
That's the official one.
Caden Proctor's his football name.
Yeah. One of the negatives I found in my research was he was recently defeated by Godzilla in the Indian Ocean. He fought Godzilla and he lost.
That's Godzilla's home turf, though.
It's tough, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, another negative I found is his ear actually had a tag on it. You know, like one of those cows. He's got an ear tag going on.
Wow.
Another negative I found is he starts playing Christmas music in October.
No, tough.
That's annoying. That's too early.
Just wait.
Yeah, that's
like,
wait a little bit longer.
Grow up. You know.
Before we get to Tampa Bay at 15, again, the Cowboys have pick 20. Let's go ahead and take a look at the full rundown of the entire draft so far, in case you're just tuning in. By the way, I'm Kevin Turner. That's Mike, the Machine Marshal from D Magazine. Former Dallas Cowboy great Barry Church. Law Nation in the house.
Yeah.
We've got Slightly Biased over at Rollertown Beerworks. Here's how the draft has unfolded so far. Fernando Mendoza went number 1. A big shocker there. David Bailey, of course, from Texas Tech. Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals. The big shocker, or the first, I guess, one that caught us off guard a little bit, Carnell Tate, number 4 to Tennessee. Arvell Reese goes to the Giants at 5. Mansour Delane to Kansas City at 6. They traded up from 9. And then Sonny Styles, your linebacker from Ohio State, goes to Washington to party with Dan Quinn.
There we go.
Then we got Jordan Tyson. Went to the Saints at 8 for Kellen Moore and Tyler Shuck. Spencer Fano, the OT from Utah, goes to the Browns. How are we saying Francis's name?
I believe the
Machine
proper pronunciation is Maui Goa.
Maui Goa.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you got a misspelling there. I think it's Goa at the end.
Yeah.
Maui Goa.
I'm going to eat the Maui Goa.
Yeah, give me the Maui Goa.
We're not wrong. You're wrong.
Caleb Downs.
I'm going to hit you with this thing?
It'll hurt. It's always a ton. Caleb Downs, the Cowboys trade up from 12 to 11, giving up pick 177 and one pick 80, 5th-round picks to move up one spot to get their guy, Caleb Downs. And then we have Caden Proctor, Ty Simpson of the Rams.
Okay.
What a pick from guys, Sean McVay and maybe the GM who are like, maybe we just won't be here after Matt Stafford.
Because I'm like, what's going on?
I don't know.
At the mat.
That's a weird one, man, because obviously that's a Super Bowl contending team.
Right. Yeah,
they have questions at wide receiver recently because of what's going on with Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
They definitely have holes still across their team. I mean, the defense is solid, but they lost some secondary guys. Yeah. That is not a win-now move for a team that is a win-now team.
No,
it's very confusing.
It's very confusing, and I thought the Cardinals or someone like late might try to jump back in and grab him.
Yeah.
So whatever.
That's confusing as hell, man. Just to be honest, They must love Ty Simpson. They must be over the moon.
Hate it, man.
Dan Orlowski was preaching.
He
how
did.
good he is, and Dan Orlowski, I think he would take Ty Simpson over Mendoza. So
13 starts.
So yeah,
I know. No one's ever succeeded having that few starts.
But kick it back over to the Cowboys just quickly on the Ruben Bain. We do have Marcus Dixon in the building. That coached a guy that was pretty much undersized and weird body shape, and that was Aaron Donald. I'm not saying that Ruben is him, but what I'm saying is that we got BT Jordan plus a Marcus Dixon here
Dixon.
in Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
So if anybody can refine some tunes, it could be him helping out Ruben Bain.
One thing, well, as I just now got it in here, if y'all want to do it now.
Bain to the Bucks.
Yeah, 15. Here we go.
All right.
There it is.
go.
The Bucks.
Pick 15, Tampa Bay.
There's a team that can draft.
Yeah, sit there at 15, and they could have reached for Mishoda or something like that. Ruben Bain falls to him at 15.
Yeah, why not?
Lord have mercy. I did all that talking. He stays in Florida.
State tax free, baby.
See, that's not really a slide to me. That's like a mini slide.
Yeah.
Just because, that's not like a full-on, like whatever's happening to Jermod McCoy right now. Like, this is not that Bain slide was not the same thing. That sucks for him.
Yeah.
Because that is a lot of money difference between 5th pick and 15th pick. But I mean, if you're the 15th pick, no one's going to look back and go like, oh, remember when you fell 5 picks further than you projected? No one's going to care, man.
Go ahead.
Where you got in the behemoth on Malachi Lawrence? I heard there was a lot of conversation pieces with the Cowboys liking Malachi, and we know we like the name Lawrence, back of the jersey.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that at the 20th pick?
I love Malachi Lawrence.
Yeah.
It depends who's going to be there, obviously. I think a lot of people had him as the best pure pass rusher in this class, which David Bailey's standing there. You're telling me he's better than David Bailey? Okay. People were a little shaky on Bailey playing the run. I think they weren't as shaky on Malachi Lawrence playing the run.
Yeah.
He's real nice. He is real nice. At 20, I would love it. I think I don't know if it's day one, your pass rusher number one, or if it's down the road, but dude, he's been underrated and I think rising late.
And like I said, Rashawn Gary's still pretty good.
He's fine.
Right? Yeah. He's fine.
He's fine.
And you got him to take a pay cut for for cap reasons and all that. If that ever concerned you about what they traded there, because I know that actually Green Bay was going to cut him anyways. Well, Green Bay's got some problems. Not they were going to move on either way. Malachi Lawrence, opposite concerns than Ruben Bain. 35-inch arms.
Get the wickets. Get the long wickets.
So, I mean, 3 years at Central Florida, if I'm doing the math right, 19 and a half sacks. My comp on him is Harold Landry, who went second round to Tennessee a few years back. I thought the Cowboys were going to consider him in the Leighton Vander Esch thing, but he had an injury thing that kind of pushed him back a little bit.
Yeah.
Malachi Lawrence is very good. Like, you start talking playing the run as well was very good. Like, he's a good fit. I think I'm guessing here, and who knows if he'll be there. I think they would choose Keldrick Falk over Malachi Lawrence.
Probably.
But I know Malachi Lawrence is on their watch list. Yeah. I know C.J. Allen from Georgia is on their watch list.
Yeah. 20's too high now, I think.
It's a rich one.
I think for C.J. Allen.
For Allen?
I think 20's too high for Allen at this point.
I do too.
I don't think there's a linebacker around 20 that you can take. I think if you're talking linebacker step in starting day one, I think you're back in like 30 range at this point for J-Rod or C.J. Allen, or there's a handful of other dudes back there. But I don't know, the thing about Lawrence, like I watched all these edge rushers and they're playing against, different kinds of competition. And it was funny watching a lot of dudes play against Baylor because they would whoop Baylor's ass. But whenever you're rushing the passer, there's dudes that bend the edge. There's dudes that put their hand in you and go power through you. He's legitimately quick enough and thoughtful enough with his moves where he'll wait for you to declare.
Yeah.
And then he's going to move leverage on you. Yeah. Like Bain just like, you couldn't get a hand on him. Like you're reaching out there to try and get Bain and he's like doing karate shit on you.
Yeah.
Malachi Lawrence is a very, very smart pass rusher for a dude that wasn't getting that much love early on.
Interesting.
And Bain's used to playing with short arms his whole life too. Fast fans, all that stuff. Let's do a check-in, though, because Baltimore at 14, Vega Ione, the offensive line, the Behemoth Draft Guide's got some fun facts for him.
We do.
And then we also got something pertaining to the Cowboys because we've got a person on staff here tonight who is we've given him a mission. So we'll get to that in a second. Here's the Vega Ione NFL Behemoth draft guide.
Yeah, Vega Ione, guard, Penn State. Positives that I found when doing my research on him. People have quit trying to pronounce his full first name, which is nice. I'm not going to try it.
Vega.
There's a whole other half of that thing that we're not getting to. And I'm just going to leave it out there. yeah.
Vega's kind of dope, though.
Another positive I found, he knows every word to the song Here Comes the Hot Stepper by Eni Kamosi. You remember that one, Barry?
Never heard of it.
Na 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 na.
Oh, that's the name of that song.
Yeah, that's the name of that song. He knows every word. Yeah, he knows every word, dude.
There comes down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another positive I found, he just now realized that Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau were dating.
Oh, the guy from Canada.
Me too.
Yeah, Tyrone Crawford knows all about that. The Canada guy.
Yeah, none of my business what the Canadian Prime Minister guy is doing. I don't care, man.
Yeah.
One of the negatives I found when researching Vega is he thinks Carrot Top was misunderstood. Thought there were some good jokes in there.
He's just a bad comedian.
Yeah, he just sucks. I don't know. Yeah. Another negative I found is he watches billiards videos at work. Which is just annoying.
Oh, no. We need him watching tape, dude.
Do your work. Why are you watching billiards? The last negative I found is he chose to go to Penn State despite Googling it first.
Oh, no.
Just look it up.
So, questionable character concerns on Vega.
He'll be fine. Ravens are fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Vega.
Who was the hardest person to fight in Street Fighter? Was it Vega, Saget, or Bison?
Saget was the long arms, right?
Yeah.
Was that Saget or was that Dalsim?
No.
Dalsim, I think had the long.
Tiger uppercut. That
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tiger knee. That joker was hard.
Nah, he was-
to get
he
back.
Who's
He was
the
tough.
Blanca? Is that the green guy?
That's the green guy.
Yeah, he was
But
annoying.
Vega was the guy
With the claws, right? Vega had,
Climbing that wall on you?
who had the big dude with the quick hands? He was like a Honda. Honda. He thought it was.
Mortal Kombat guy.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Scorpion.
I'm both. I'm both.
Yeah, I can go both.
I'll play on both streets.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
We're good. Yeah.
One guy we have on staff tonight, his name is Thomas Charles Fleming. TC Fleming.
The great TC.
Because the Cowboys War Room, we've showed you a couple looks. They were watching Jake Ferguson eat sandwiches earlier. It's hard to really explain.
Right. Yeah.
But they also famously have a yacht called the Bravo Eugenia. So I thought we could get more draft intel about who they might take at pick 20 if we could find out where the yacht is. So there's vesselfinder.com.
Let's figure out where they're going.
Let's see.
Where they at?
Where they at? They're in the East Coast over here,
Yeah.
maybe?
That's where the yacht is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Where you at?
Okay.
Boca Raton down there?
They're close to Miami. Are they zeroing in on Mesidor, maybe?
Okay, maybe they're talking about Mesidor.
There we go.
This is interesting. I mean, maybe they're getting something ready for tomorrow. Keontae Scott, the defensive back. There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
TC Fleming live on Lake Louisville right now
he's gonna
is
go get
headed
him.
to the yacht to find out who the Cowboys might draft.
Yeah, he rolling on that.
There he
Okay.
is live.
There's my man.
Let's go.
Yeah. Looks like Dog the Bounty Hunter a little bit.
Without the ponytail.
He's listening to Here Comes the Hot Stepper right now.
You heard
the hot
him singing it.
stepper.
Yeah.
There he goes.
He rolling on that thing, man.
We'll
He's
check
gonna go
in with
catch it.
TC later as he goes across the Gulf of Mexico or Gulf of America. Confusing
I'm not touching
times.
that one tonight, brother.
Let him tell us.
Slippery
The pick is in for the New York Jets, who took David Bailey at number 2.
What else they got? AG, what you got going on, AG?
And they have decided at pick 16 to take Oregon tight end Kenyon Sadiq.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Kenyon
That
Sadiq.
sucks. I love that player. I wanted him to go somewhere fun. I wanted Sadiq to go somewhere fun.
You're
man.
speaking from like your fantasy football leagues that you're in because
and a former
great
tight
for the
end,
Cowboys.
And a former tight end.
Oh, yeah.
Former tight
Yes.
end. We are the supreme athletes on the field, as everyone knows and recognizes. I back up my tight ends. And I don't want him going to the Jets because that's where careers go to die.
Yeah.
And
Hate
you're
to
going to play
see
with
it.
Gino, right?
Gino.
You got Gino.
Gino is
You got
man.
Gino. Okay.
How do you feel? Like, is he a complete player or is he
No.
more of just like he's just a mismatch
He's not,
guy?
he's not a traditional wide.
Okay, all
really.
right.
I mean, look at what kind of tight end wears the pants up to the thighs?
Yeah.
Like that ain't
That's
happening.
not happening.
That ain't happening. No, he is a He's a
beast. Man,
he is a brick of muscle.
He's a tank.
He's a bad MFer.
Yeah, best ever 40 by a tight end at 4.39.
Waste all of his time over there, like you said, with the Jets, because we still waiting on Garrett Wilson to have a great season.
I'm saying,
and he can't have one.
I'm saying, dude, that offensive unit is now Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Kenyon Sadiq. They got high picks across the board. And they ain't going to score shit next year. Like, they just aren't.
Nah, they ain't gonna.
And all those guys will be gone by the time that team's good again.
Second best ever tight end with a vertical jump. Third best ever broad jump. So,
dude, just an absolute freak. There was a stat I found that blew my mind. That was, so he and Eli Stowers blew up the draft. Blew up the combine. Right? Eli Stowers has the best vertical ever. Sadiq has the second. Stowers has over, I think, a 10.5 broad.
Damn.
Sadiq has over a 10. I think there's been 10 tight ends that have ever had a broad over 10 foot. 9 of those 10 ended up being all pros.
Wow. Explosion, man.
Yeah. That's the measurement.
Explosion.
Yeah.
4 tight ends. And he's there. They didn't use him quite right at Oregon, and you can question Oregon's offense for what happened there. Like, people will nitpick him. He's awesome, dude. He is absolutely awesome. I wanted, like, the Rams to get him. Just cause nightmares running crossing routes out there.
That'd be filthy.
You know the other pick is in now.
Yes, the Detroit Lions. Let me get this one out on Kenyon Sadiq. Same, because this will be a great segue. Same 40 time as Jahmyr Gibbs, but 40 pounds heavier. Like,
that's nuts.
He's a freak.
He's moving, dude.
The Lions at pick 17. I know they wanted Caden Proctor.
Got to be a tackle.
Yeah, they got to protect my man.
Blake Miller. Offensive tackle, Clemson.
He doesn't have the measurables or nothing like that.
Bad pick. That's a bad pick to me. I don't like that one.
Blake Miller's weird, man.
We say Stanford?
No, Clemson.
Clemson. Okay, Clemson.
Right tackle. He's long. 35-inch arms, all that stuff.
Dude, he's just like dude. It's very unimpressive. It's very uninspiring. Does not whoop anybody's ass ever. Just a big sponge running around out there, like blocking people. Like,
he doesn't finish. He doesn't like,
dude.
Not a power
around.
No.
Like, no man.
No, I don't know what kind of tackle to compare him to, but he's just a big softy out there catching blocks. I mean, he's fine.
Right.
He's just not my kind of tackle.
You want guys, if you look at Dan Campbell's face, it doesn't feel like a guy he would draft.
Yeah,
put it that
absolutely.
way. That's the nicest way I can say it.
He's got a visor on, a weird face mask, and long hair flowing out the back. That doesn't feel like a Campbell guy.
Biting the kneecaps.
Yeah, biting the kneecaps off.
Visor at tackle, huh?
Yeah,
right tackle.
He's got too much gear going on. For
a tackle. Like you want to be a skill player. Like you want to
compression stuff.
Oh yeah. I want my tackles to be nasty.
I'm not in on it, dude.
Yeah, come on, man.
Let's go to the Reuben Bain notes. He went at 15 to the Buccaneers on the Behemoth Draft Guide. Stay caught from that. And then we can start speculating on pick 20.
Yeah.
Let me find my Reuben Bain notes over here. Okay, there we go. There he is. Reuben Bain, the newest Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Dipping off into the Behemoth over here. The positives on Reuben Bain Jr. He's incapable of wiping his own butt after number 2.
Can't get it back there. Bidet guy. It's the only way.
Plays football like a T-1000. You know, from Terminator 2, the liquid thing that's chasing him the whole time. He plays football like that.
Yeah.
He's bendy.
Reuben Bain, he was born of the darkness while you simply adopted it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Probably say that to Batman at some
Born
point.
in the darkness.
Negatives, so he's planning to destroy Gotham using a fusion reactor. Which, give it up.
Yeah.
Just give it up, dude. Like,
play for the Bucks now. New York's
so
not a
far
problem.
away.
Yeah, he's far from Gotham City.
Batman won.
What about the Falcons?
He's a loud knuckle cracker. You know, those dudes that are always just doing it, you know, with their hands. Also, last negative, he celebrates Wham's entire catalog.
Yeah.
You know, George Michael's original band.
Just
Wake me up
before you go.
And leave me hanging on.
Like a yo-yo.
First big interior guy is gone now. The other Caleb.
Oh, we got another
Banks. You know, he's gone.
one? Okay.
Banks gone.
There we go.
All right. There
Banks
it
is
is.
gone.
Vikings.
So that's a big boy. So speculating, let's throw a curveball in this. Kenny Clark is on a final year, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is.
How old is Kenny real quick?
At 30 what?
He's 30 something.
He's probably 30. I think.
Like a young 30?
He's 30, yeah. He'll be 31 in October.
Okay.
So
All right, yeah,
he'll be
he's
31
young 30.
this
He's
season.
young.
Quentin Williams, he's still here, of course,
Yeah.
but he's on the 308 side. He's not a big boy like we think he is,
Yeah.
right? But he get upfield.
Yeah.
What if I were to say the Ohio State
McDonald?
Caden McDonald at the 20th pick? Would you be mad at that? Hear me out.
Yeah.
You like what Reese did, you like what Styles was able to do, and you like what Caleb Downs was able to do. One can argue it's because you had that big boy inside.
That's a good name because also the other defensive tackle, Peter Wood's the other one, a different player.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of. I mean, maybe they want to. The Cowboys have never cared about defensive tackle, like the big nose tackle or one technique. They've never spent a lot of money on that. So it doesn't seem like something they would do, but maybe they would move a little bit different. We know the Christian Parker influence is real.
Yeah.
I'm interested in a couple things. I think the safeties are off the board now.
Yeah.
Thieneman
You
and
got a
Emmanuel
nice
McNeil
room there.
Warren.
You got a nice room.
The linebacker, I think Keldrick Falk from Auburn. I think C.J. Allen, linebacker. Omar Cooper, just to go back to the George Pickens thread. Omar
Lemon's
Cooper.
still there.
Yeah, Lemon's still there.
Lemon's still there.
I wouldn't. I mean, come on.
Would they do Lemon? It doesn't feel like he's the type of receiver they would do.
I don't think they like Lemon. The edge, I'm edge right now.
Omar Cooper is the
quarterback.
Their 130-day visit.
Yeah.
They had Tyson from the Dallas day because he went to Allen.
Yeah.
Their 130 visit that was a wide receiver. Sticks out like a sore thumb. And one of the few that was on offense is Omar Cooper Jr., the wide receiver from Indiana.
Some teams use that to draft guys. Some teams literally never take the 30 visit guys. There's one team, I can't remember who it is, they've literally never selected somebody they've brought in for a 30 visit.
Would you say Cooper is an explosive guy? Like, he's a downfield guy, or is he kind of more like a possession, move the chains type of guy?
He's
like, where would
more
you?
explosive, and a lot of his catches were behind the line of scrimmage, which is different than George Pickens.
He's 10 yards and in.
10 yards and in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's a lot of people have compared him to Debo, and I don't necessarily see that.
Debo-esque. After the catch, no one's Debo-esque.
Yeah, no,
for sure.
There's not a human being alive that's like that.
I
think edge, man.
He had a lot of missed tackles, things like that everyone loves. A lot of those catches were behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
I can't get over that. Which that's part of Fernando Mendoza's success too.
But you got a guy who's your gadget behind the line of scrimmage type of guy.
Yeah, you already paid Turpin, didn't you?
Turpin.
Yeah.
You got a guy that can be that Swiss Army knife behind it. So I don't know what you
not
think.
Beating up Turpin, but in big moments and big catches, he played basketball with that football.
Yeah, this is true now. He's a body guy. He's a body. It is true.
That ball. I'm looking for somebody who can hold on to that ball and keep it moving. Nevertheless, I was thinking like on the defensive side because of Caden McDonald. He's the same height, size, and measurable. Way back in the days in 2004, when the Patriots, right around this pick, they went and got a Vince Wilfork. Not to say that he's him, but it will be that type of movement, whereas it's not a lot of excitement, but it's a lot of necessary
Well, and
movement.
look at what the Eagles did up front.
Right.
They're the biggest. Jordan Davis.
Yeah, that's some big boys.
They like some beef.
Yeah.
I just think the edge rushers right now with Mesidor, Falk, Malachi Lawrence.
Yeah.
That's my sweet spot right
You
now.
got to get on the edge.
They're not going to do Mesidor.
They're not.
I would, but they're not going to do that, I don't think.
He's older than Pickens.
Yeah.
It's 25. Yeah, it's great.
25.
The Panthers at pick 19, Monroe Freeling, the guard from Georgia. So the offensive linemen have gone.
Okay.
Pick of the litter now, though, on those defensive names we've thrown out there. Let's take a look quickly inside the Dallas Cowboys War Room Live, see what they're up to. As they are about to be on the clock at pick 20 here.
I'm kind of relaxed. Oh,
they're watching some sumo wrestling.
That's pretty weird.
Hey, the other guy need a sandwich.
I was about to say, man.
He ain't real
He ain't in the
sumo.
same weight class over there.
He my size out there.
Shout out to the Dallas Sumo Club. You can catch them all weekend over at Rollertown Beerworks. It's the big sumo weekend over there. So that's live inside the Cowboys War Room right now. They're watching sumo wrestling.
That's what they're into right now.
That's very interesting.
Yes, indeed.
Pick 20. Let's go ahead and go around the horn and everyone kind of make a prediction because I think, to me, it's a very good spot for them.
Breaking news.
Oh, you got it? Hold on.
There we go.
Inside sources telling me the Cowboys are dancing with fire. The Eagles have traded up to the 20th pick.
Ooh.
The Cowboys are playing with fire, so they are dealing with the Eagles.
Ooh.
They traded back.
I don't.
Wait a minute,
I love
Christian
it.
Parker.
I'm not helping out a division guy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some insider trading. I don't know, man.
Baby.
All the names we were about to say. This is the perfect scenario for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The run on offensive linemen's happening. The Eagles need an offensive lineman, so that's what they're probably going to do.
Yeah.
The Cowboys, all these names we were just talking about, C.J. Allen, Keldrick Falk, and Malachi.
Rodriguez, all them.
20 though, 29. I'm fist pumping.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So 20,
Okay.
So
there
Eagles
is a
are coming
weird.
up to 20.
Yeah.
Eagles are coming up to 20.
They're gonna take Ionachor.
Ionachor,
right?
yeah.
So where does that take? Where's that Cowboys pick go now?
The Cowboys pick will go to 23. That's where the Eagles were at 23.
All right.
What do we get out of that?
We're going to find out in a couple seconds.
I'm waiting on my
The other
sources.
thing, you know,
So I love it.
the two Eagles moves, you have
law
offensive
source.
line because Lane Johnson and his situation.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown as well. And this could be Omar Cooper. This could be
This could be Malachi Lawrence.
Ah, it could be,
Lemon,
yeah.
who will be a problem for many
Concepcion,
years.
yeah.
Hey, KT, I think the Cowboys like trading with the Eagles. This is
I'm
not
good.
the first time.
Yeah,
Did
it
they
worked.
do it with Tyler
Micah,
Biadasz?
right?
They did it with Micah?
With Michael, was that Tyler Biadasz too?
Was it?
I don't know.
Somebody on the chat areas, y'all help me out. Chat GPT it, because it's a lot of stuff that the Cowboys been dancing around with the Eagles. That's crazy.
I can mess around with this. I like this.
The Eagles always do a little minor move up. They've done it over and over.
Here we go. Eagles
I'm
get
fine with it.
20 and a 7th.
Okay.
Cowboys get 23. They get 114. They get 137.
Okay.
So
I like that.
They got back way back. They gave up 177 and 180 to
They only
move
went
up
back,
to
what,
11.
3 spots?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so they go
okay.
back 3 spots.
I like that.
They get 114, which will be, they pick at 92 tomorrow, so they get another third-round pick. 114 might technically be in the 4th round.
It's close.
And then 137.
Right.
I'm a fan.
That's
I'm a
good. I
big
mean, those
fan
are
of
depth
that.
pieces.
I'm a
Those
fan
can
of
be depth pieces in your
The
on your
Cowboys
team.
did say that they are looking into Chris Johnson. Not
I
the
saw the
running
San
back,
Diego
but-
State cat.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
That's
corner.
guy we haven't talked about. That,
Talk to me.
that was my actual prediction.
I like him.
At the
Okay.
20th pick.
Yeah,
but
I
now
like
they've
him.
gone secondary already. I'm like, I don't know if they're going to double down, but Chris Johnson was my actual pick for the 20th pick. That was my prediction.
Are you guys comfortable with what they have at corner now? I'm talking about Bland, was it Reedy and Siobhan Ravel?
Yeah, Ravel.
Yeah.
The Durant for 1 year.
Durant,
Yeah.
Durant as well, yeah.
So no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not comfortable at all.
Ravel and Bland, and even to a certain extent, Overshown, I feel like you just have to build as if they aren't on the team.
Yeah.
And what you get from them is good. And that sucks because you signed Bland last year.
just paid.
But
Yeah.
that's 2 foot injuries, and that's a big
corner.
deal.
Yeah, like at corner, there's 2 foot injuries. So and where do you?
Eagles went with Lemon. That means that you know for sure AJ is gone.
Oh, he out the gate. Yeah, he out the gate.
Gone, right?
He out the gate. He's in New England.
And Lemon,
He's
we're
been
going
gone.
to squeeze him. We're going to get all type of juice out of him.
If only we had someone to give us the scoop on what the Patriots were doing.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry.
My bad. I said her name.
I love it. I love it.
I like Diana. I
like her too.
She's going through a tough time, but plenty of podcasts with her. I like.
Just thinking about her and her family right now,
Yeah,
Kevin.
yeah, terrible.
Hate to
Did you
see
say
it.
Barry
Hey.
Jr.? Ooh.
You're on air. You're on air.
All right, my bad.
You're on air. Whatever happens, happens.
Hey, allegedly.
Can't knock the hustle.
That's wild, man.
Easy for me to say as not a female in media.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah.
Malachi Lemon, pick 20
Okay.
to the Eagles. We're pretty ahead of the national broadcast.
Yeah.
This does give us an opportunity, I think, because the Cowboys moved back to 23.
Right.
Let's knock out another behemoth draft guide.
Okay.
We need to catch up on Kenyon Sadiq from the New York Jets at 16.
We do. Let me find him over here.
What's his favorite color?
I had him pulled up. I think he's an orange
Boy,
guy.
the chat is crazy.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers. Boy,
Thoughts
y'all
and prayers.
crazy.
Oh, there he is. Kenyon Sadiq, tight end out of Oregon. Positives. He's built like an action figure.
That is positive.
Another positive is Oregon let him keep the 18 different alternative jerseys they have. So he's got a big closet of, all those white jerseys.
They got some cool, you know what I mean? They got
Another positive I found on Kenyon Sadiq. That's a cool ass name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is
It's a pretty cool name.
Sadiq.
Pretty slick.
That is.
Yeah. One of the negatives I found is he moves kind of like an action figure.
Yeah.
Problem.
Yeah,
Needs to be a little bit more loose.
He's not about to say he's not fluid.
Yeah,
okay.
he's kind of straight line guy.
Okay.
Kind of straight line guy. Negative I found when researching him for the Behemoth draft guide. Banned at all Arby's locations inside the lower 48 states.
Wow.
They can still go to Alaska and Hawaii.
You can still go to the other ones in Alaska and Hawaii.
Pro Bowl.
The 48.
He's banned, huh?
He's banned.
Man,
yeah.
curly fries are good, man.
Yeah. The last negative I found here on Kenyon Sadiq is his favorite movie is Paddington Goes to Peru. You know,
That's the bear with the hat?
The bear with the hat. Yeah. He was in Peru. He liked that one.
Young Paddington.
Yeah,
It's the
I don't know
first
what the
one.
story is.
Does very well on Rotten Tomatoes, weirdly.
Yeah.
Haven't seen
There you
it.
go.
Steelers on the clock at 21. Cowboys
The
at 23.
Berg.
So we're talking about the same types of players. Defensive line, linebacker. I'm going to keep Omar Cooper's name in the ring because he
fair.
was a visit, and they've always been pretty selective with their visits. It's interesting. I don't think the Cowboys would be into like KC Concepcion. I don't think.
You gotta go edge, man.
Concepcion is
I think you gotta go edge.
Stay
man.
defense, right?
You got to. I don't know, edge or linebacker. Where's your gauge on that?
We're not in linebacker
Not in the
range. I don't
linebacker
think
territory?
So. I don't think so. If they go C.J. Allen, I will be pissed. I think your linebacker Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay, I love
not
Chris
linebacker,
Johnson.
I'm sorry,
Colton Hood and
edge
Chris
or
Johnson.
Yeah.
Because Colton Hood outside and
Yeah.
like whatever you get from Savon Revell doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
He is coming off the bench.
Yep.
Yeah.
Colton Hood plays outside. Your inside is covered now with a combination of Bland and Downs.
and Downs. Yeah.
That's Colton
I'm
Hood.
okay
I like
with
Colton
that.
Hood more than Chris Johnson,
Do you? Okay.
honestly, but I
Yeah.
like them both. Clearly, they're out on Jamad McCoy, as it appears the rest of the league is.
Yeah.
Hey, keep the phones open too. Like this is move back range.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
jump from 12 to whatever we were talking about earlier, you could see the difference. The jump in 20 to 39 sounds crazy. Is not a big difference anymore.
Nah.
So,
Dude, if you want to move back 4 more picks and get a couple more thirds, like that's fine, dude.
Talk to me.
Like just do the
Hey,
same deal over
yeah,
again.
get some
But
depth,
you know, the
man.
Cowboys' angling now is to keep the first round so that you can have that fifth-year option.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
they
you
want
wanna
to
stay- you wanna stay in the first
control that
32,
for
yeah,
five.
sure, yeah.
For 100%.
Yeah.
real quick, as the Cowboys are about to pick, let's take one more look inside their war room, just kind of see what they're doing.
What are they up to? What do they got going
Get out
on?
of that nose, Jerry.
All right, Shotty's in there. I mean, yeah, agreeing with
Leaned
something.
up.
Oh, what are they watching?
They're watching the Rangers.
At least
What
it
a
wasn't
time.
just Glizzy.
That was
How are they going to
crazy.
do that? Why are they doing that?
Meat to meat is crazy.
What is happening?
Oh, my God.
Dude, we know that the Joneses love hot dogs.
Wow.
Oh, my
Seeing them in
God.
the stands at the high school football game.
That was diabolical.
Fighting, my man.
Crazy, man. I can't believe they're watching it. It's insane.
Weird. They got other stuff to be doing.
My
Yes.
goodness.
Literally 2 picks
Hey,
away.
yo.
And maybe they're just locked in on their laptops. They're not noticing what's on the screen.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You would think some hard conversations would be going on.
Yeah, that was real right there, man.
Before we get to the next notes on the Behemoth Draft Guide, we're 3 picks away from the Cowboys at pick 23. Let's take 1 second for these messages here on the Haymaker Network.
Tonight's Haymaker draft coverage is brought to you by Smith Thompson Home Security, serving DFW for nearly 50 years, monitoring for just $16.95 per month, no contract ever. Top rated with the Better Business Bureau, built on trust, backed by performance. Security that earns your business. See what no contract really looks like at SmithThompson.com. And Crawford Signature Spaces, luxury outdoor environments built to perform. Artificial turf, custom putting greens, sports courts, landscaping and hardscapes crafted with precision. Every detail intentional, every finish built to last. Transform your backyard into a signature space. Take a look at what they're building at CrawfordSignatureSpaces.com. And Creighton Insurance. Not all insurance agents are built the same. Patrick Creighton is a former cowboy, and now he's helping you protect everything you've built. Auto, home, life, and business coverage made simple. No confusion, just the right coverage for you. Find the right coverage for you at CreightonInsurance.com.
I'm going to get Crawford to make me a tennis court.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, pickleball, all that.
I need one.
Can you give us a little discount? Probably not.
Well,
and we
wink,
wouldn't
wink.
want that. We would want him to get his hard-earned money.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about discounts. He's running a business here, KT.
Yeah. That is capitalism. and we appreciate it.
This is true.
And thank you to Tyrone, Patrick. They're over at Rollertown Beerworks for the live draft party in Frisco. The Travis Frederick watch party. Travis Frederick wearing a mustache tonight. Very strange.
Does he still have the man bun, or is that?
I didn't notice. I really didn't notice. Because I was looking. Convinced it was him. It looked like a guy from the Village People.
Yeah.
Like, it was confusing.
Ask him if he still has the man bun.
It looked like a shipwrecked sailor.
He did look like a guy who loves lighthouses.
Yeah, a little too much time in the lighthouse.
The Cowboys have traded with the Eagles. So the Eagles jump up to 20, get McKay. The Cowboys at 23. Blake Miller went at 17 to the Lions. We have his notes from the Behemoth Draft Guide as well.
We do. As I said, I'm not a fan of Blake Miller, but let me find his paperwork here.
Right tackle.
Yeah.
3 years at Clemson.
Yeah. All right, I got Blake Miller right here of Clemson.
Oh.
Positives.
Yeah.
He boycotted Starbucks, supports local businesses only. So that's classic move by him. Yeah. Another positive, he would never use the term preggers.
Yeah, we don't need to say it.
You know when people say that?
They're pregnant.
That's the most ick thing
Prego.
I've ever heard.
Prego.
Yeah. Another positive for Blake Miller, he knows Trivial Pursuit is a man's game.
That's true.
Yeah. It's serious in here. Negatives for Blake Miller, pen pals with the Tiger King.
Yeah,
He's in jail for bad stuff. You don't have to
man.
do
He's a
anything
nice
with him.
guy.
You can't be right, my man.
Yeah, he also overuses the best day in a man's life quote about boats that people use. The best day in a man's life is when you sell the boat. When you buy it, when you sell it.
Yeah.
He just does it all the time. You can't get enough
terrible.
of it.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell's going to hate him.
Yeah, and also a big negative. Red flag indeed. Took him off my board. His favorite food is milk steak.
Wow.
Well, now we know why Dan Campbell took him.
Yeah.
Because that's his favorite food.
That explains his build.
Yeah.
Milk steak.
He looks like a milk steak guy.
Yeah,
What's a milk steak? Break that down to me. Like, what is it?
It's hard to describe.
It's a steak that's been soaked in milk.
Ugh.
And then they cook it.
then they
It's kind of
cook
like, I don't want to. Never mind.
It's hard to...
Nightmare.
I'm glad you asked, but it's hard to describe.
That sounds disgusting.
Soak it in.
In some milk?
Yeah,
Does it matter
some
what
milk.
type?
Some
2%
milk.
whole milk? Or
You
is
know,
it
like chicken fried steak where it's like soaked in batter and then fried. This is milk, but then
Then you burn it all off when you.
but it's still got
residue.
It's gross.
Okay, yeah.
Steelers
gross,
pick is in,
I
everyone.
don't understand that one.
They went and got Max. I don't know how to say that man's last name.
Ionashore. It looks like they drafted Jerome Bettis, which is bad idea.
Bus.
Yeah, Max.
Wrong Bettis up there, man.
We have Max Ihanachor. Sorry.
Ionashore, yeah.
Ihanachor.
There we go.
We're just going to call him Nacho.
Yeah. Right tackle.
That's a Steelers ass pick right there.
Yeah.
That's a Steelers ass pick.
A big
I've
old
ever
dude
seen
right
one.
here.
Big high school
Jerome
kids.
Bettis. He absolutely slimmed down, didn't he?
So who's the
Look,
quarterback
bus.
for Pittsburgh this year?
Howard? Is it
You know
Howard?
who it
Rogers?
is.
You
It's your
did-
guy.
We're going Rodgers again?
It's your guy.
We're going McCarthy Rodgers. We're going to run it back.
Run it
It's
back.
your guy.
2014. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Captain
Crazy.
Kangaroo out there doing mushrooms before games.
Just insane.
A-Rod calling into Pat McAfee.
This dude's wild.
There's literally no need to do that. They could have just got someone. But Rodgers back, I guess. It's amazing. Watching the Steelers play last year, any 3rd and 10, it is hut, drop back 3 steps and throw the ball into the ground. I'm not getting
Directly
hit.
into the ground.
We'll just punt. Field position
Done
football.
with this.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Absolutely done with
I
this.
thought Drew Pearson came in the building when you said,
Hold up.
He gonna hit you with that every day.
He ain't going to stop until you say it back.
I say it,
First thing in the morning.
All right, so the Cowboys up in 2 picks. I have one more War Room look in.
let's check
Actually, I have
him out.
multiple War Room looks.
Oh, man.
Look, I have
Let's see
3
what
more
they're
left.
looking at here.
He didn't look too excited.
Man, they
Right.
mooning us, man, on TV.
Damn. Oh my goodness! What is
man.
that?
Focus on
Get
the
him on
pick.
the
What are
same.
they
What's
doing?
going
Whoa!
I see you,
What's
Big
up?
Mike. I
Damn.
see you, Big Mike over there.
Yeah. Boom.
Okay, that might be some
Wow.
Caden McDonald tape that you were talking about earlier.
Okay.
The Ohio State guy. I'm not sure. What? They're watching luchador wrestling in the war room.
Why is the one guy much smaller?
Okay, pretty sweet move. Though.
Is that Rey
Damn.
Mysterio? Who's that? Who is that?
It's real to me.
Your live look.
So the luchador, they have to keep the mask on, right?
They got to keep the mask
at all
on.
times.
Sweating up under there. They
Yeah,
can't
ain't no
have
way.
my beard.
Yeah, I mean, you're asking good questions, but really bearing the lead. Why are they looking at that?
Yeah,
now?
I have no idea.
You just like them to see them just be a little bit more focused.
Yeah,
you would love to see that.
Where are you guys at with the 23rd pick if we go to Toledo?
Ooh,
what would you think about
You
that?
got another safety?
Ooh, that's a deep room,
Double
man.
dipping.
You
That's
going
a
another
deep
safety?
room, and you paid Jalen.
Yeah,
That's a deep room right there, man.
that's fun.
It would be fun now.
That's your
It would
team.
be
Might be
fun.
fun. Your
Nightmare.
safety team, yeah.
Yeah, but
Run all those dudes out there.
Um,
safety.
I'd be interesting to someone to try it. I would like that.
Go out there. Rob Ryan had some crazy packages on defense where he used to run out. he
remember
called
a
like
lot.
the undrafted package.
might be able to
Me and
run it.
McCray went out there like it was. He had
Yeah,
some
we
crazy
called it that.
undrafted package.
Yeah.
So he was wild. I love playing for him though, but he was a wild dude, man.
Undrafted package?
Yeah,
It's wild.
it was crazy.
funny,
And me and McCray, it was basically
That's
big
funny.
dime.
Yeah.
And me and McCray would go out there and be the linebackers and blitz all over the place. We'd send in the undrafted.
That is awesome.
That rules,
Now-
dude.
now that
Yo,
I'm
Rob
thinking
Ryan
of
was
it,
crazy.
Church, you went through some DCs.
Oh, a whole bunch of them. Bunch of them, man. You know,
Rob
Wade and his
Marinelli.
crew, Rob,
Monty
Marinelli,
Kiffin?
Monty. Oh, man. You talk about
Was he really sleeping up there?
my man was
nap?
my man was out of there, man.
Hey, got to get those Z's.
Jerry.
Yeah. Sleep is important.
Like,
Your
Giff, you
mental
all
health.
right? Giff over there passed out, man.
Got to get those Z's.
Giff was wild, man.
And it was Rob Ryan, right?
Rob, yeah, we had Rob. I love playing with Rob, man.
Okay.
He was a good dude. His playbook was
Kind of crazy.
oh man, every movement had a check. Like if this guy moved a foot to the right, all right, check ABC. Like everything had a different check, man. It was crazy. You had to be really smart to play under his
Tell him,
thing.
man, come on, man, cut that hair off, man. Be like your brother a little bit.
Man, nah, he loved it. He loved it.
that
Like he
hair.
loved that hair, but he ain't never getting rid of that joint.
Yeah, it looked like he was always trying to hunt something. I always kind of like that. A jungle man,
Yeah.
you know, out in the
Was
forest.
he
or
the
whatever.
foot guy?
No, Rob was the
No,
foot guy.
he was
No,
the foot-
Rex was the
Rex
foot
was the
guy.
foot guy, right? Yeah, he was
That
the
we
foot
know.
guy.
I mean, there's a video. You know,
Yeah.
With Rob,
Yeah.
who
Who
knows?
knows? You know what I mean?
I mean, I could say about anyone. Everyone's into something.
Yeah, this
You
is
just
true.
Don't know
This
what.
is true.
22, the Chargers, and the pick is in. I can go ahead and tell you what that is, and then we should probably get some predictions in for the Cowboys pick.
Is it?
The Chargers are doing something very fun to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk.
My favorite player in the draft, Akeem Mesidor of Miami.
All right. There goes
okay.
Mesidor.
Defensive end.
Edge rusher.
All right.
Okay.
He gone, huh?
What'd you like about him? Like what?
He says that he had narcolepsy, which is the disease where he falls
yeah,
asleep.
we fall
I have
asleep, yeah.
that.
He does
Really?
have that.
Wow.
And Akeem Mesidor says that he had it as a kid and that it doesn't bother him anymore, which is not at all how the disease works. So
Right.
he's either a liar or he never had it or he does and has the cure.
Yeah.
Watching him, and a part of it is watching Reuben Bain, watching him and Reuben Bain just terrorize Notre Dame is the most fun game I watched all year. It's incredible. They destroyed them. And Akeem Mesidor, to me, that's your rookie sack leader this year. And we can talk about David Bailey. This guy's ready to go. Put him on a good team.
Well, that's that defense
He's
is
not
nasty.
getting drafted because he's 25. He's got a history of foot injuries, which bothers everyone.
Right.
But he is a monster, ready to go. That's an NFL caliber player already. There's no questions about projection. There are questions about if you're going to sign him to a second contract when he's 30. There are questions about that.
Yeah.
But, dude, this guy is ready. I love him. And Chargers win now mode, beautiful.
Is Max still over there?
Oh, wait. Khalil Mack? Dude, I don't even know.
He's still over there, right? Yeah. So they got
Good
some,
question.
Yeah,
But
so
to be
okay.
fair, to Mesidor, him and CP went to college together. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. But he's been in college for 6 years, so he's ready for the pros.
grown-ass man.
That's a grown
Yeah.
man. He was beating up kids.
Right.
He's a beast. He beating up kids.
Smacking around 19, 20-year-olds.
He's such a beast.
Picking on them kids.
Yeah, man. Leave the kids alone.
Cowboys are next. Let's get ready, man. What we got? Oh, we're going to trade back.
I would trade back if they want
Trade
to.
back one more
Yeah.
time.
Keep it going.
It ain't the worst
Somebody's
idea.
got to want
Yeah.
to do it, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
can't
If they
just
do
make one.
pick, though, is it? right edge. It's got to be right. I
I
don't
put
know.
my money on Falk or Lawrence.
Yeah.
I do love Colton Hood
I do
and
too.
Chris Johnson. I think there's like, how do I get 5 of these players right now?
This draft has played out way better than I thought it would.
yeah,
really
100%.
Low key,
really
we
has.
happy because we got Caleb. We
Caleb
just-
Downs,
We
yeah.
just slowly getting this
Yeah.
thing going.
The kid
We
from
happy
A&M, he got short arms too, right?
He's got the shortest.
Yeah.
Oh, he's shorter than Bang?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He out
He's got the
gate.
shortest arms I think ever measured for an edge.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. But he was productive, right? Didn't he have like
Yeah, he was
14
good.
some sacks?
He was good. Yeah.
But he's,
Because the Cowboys are on the clock, do you guys want to get your shades on?
let's do this, man. Let's do
We
this.
get
On the
the-
clock,
Let's
man.
get ready.
We need
baby.
Clock.
Cowboys landman in here again. Cowboys on the clock,
On the
presented
clock.
by Smith Thompson. Really appreciate it. Quick
This is for you,
reset.
Thompson.
I got the Stephen Wonders on now, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say I love you. Come on, baby.
He wore the glasses because they looked good.
Let's go get Anthony Hill. What's y'all thoughts on him?
That's early. That is early.
23.
Yeah.
Linebacker?
Linebacker.
I
Hill
think
is
that's early.
Georgia cat,
I like
right?
him.
Yeah, no.
No.
Hill is
I'm thinking
Hill's
Texas.
Texas. Okay.
C.J. Allen,
That's
the
what I'm
Georgia
thinking.
guy.
Allen
Yeah.
thinking. Okay.
You know, it's weird, but Caleb Downs, to me, takes away the linebacker urgency a little. You still need to do
little bit.
something.
Yeah.
The Jordan Brooks trade with Miami that's been rumored, you still want to call on that. That's great. Corner, defensive line, defensive end,
Yeah, 100%.
I like a lot more. Colton Hood and Chris Johnson,
That rules.
dude,
That rules, man.
that's ace in the draft. And that is basically giving another version of Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean to Christian
It
Parker.
is.
Now,
It is.
I'm not comparing any of the players involved. Here's a good safety who can play everywhere. You're your nickel. And here is an outside corner for you. Have fun. That's Colton Hood and Chris Johnson.
Now that we're here at 23 and Finneman and McNeil Warren are here,
It's fun, right?
does that hurt that you already took the safety?
If we get Dylan, I'm going to go back to a video I did
safety
like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I said that would be idealistic.
Yeah.
I would be considered like a genius at this point.
That would be crazy safety
good.
room.
That I'm not saying take him. I'm saying does that make you regret in any way going safety at 11?
Downs. I think, Downs.
Not at all.
Knowing our luck, this is kind of like hedging our bet because now it's going to be a situation where we don't have to worry about do we need safety help.
Yeah.
Now we can solidify a room, safety room, good.
Yeah.
The leaking of the picks has kind of slowed down a little bit. The NFL Draft TV coverage always does this. Before the Cowboys pick, you go to commercial, hold over the audience. Let's take one quick. We're hearing that the pick is in, but let's look into the Cowboys war room, see what's going on. Back there.
My insider done already said who it's
got an
gonna
insider.
be.
Let's get
And
it going.
It will be Malachi
Lawrence. Oh, there it is. Lawrence, son. Got another Lawrence on defense.
Let's
The law is back.
Instead of D-Law, M-Law.
The M-Law is back.
Okay. On the back of the jersey.
I love it. I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Law.
I love it.
All right.
I love it. I love
Shout out to my insiders.
Everybody say they getting you right tonight. Whoever they're getting you right.
You better not get me wrong this time.
Good run player, good pass rusher, good run player. 3 solid years at Central Florida.
Yeah.
I think he went 7.5, 5, and then 7 sacks.
Productive.
Productive indeed.
Fits kind of what they're probably looking for at your outside linebacker or edge position.
Okay.
I would be curious to see what the Behemoth draft guide says. In a minute, we'll have some notes on Malachi
Definitely want
Lawrence.
to check that out.
I like it. It doesn't matter what I think. I like Colton Hood and Chris Johnson way more than Malachi Lawrence.
I'm with you on that one.
Like a lot more. But I like Malachi Lawrence. And the fact that they traded back, got more capital to get a guy they like. Can't knock that. So it's been a good night for the Cowboys.
Been a very good night.
It's obviously a positional thing, right? They looked at the edges after this moment.
Yeah.
And they said, not really comfortable with that.
No.
Yeah.
I need this guy. This is the last complete edge that I'm comfortable throwing out there on day one. And he can play the run and pass. He's really, really nasty pass rusher. Like, I think y'all be impressed once you watch him work. He kind of different than the rest of the dudes I watched.
Oh.
Okay. And then you look at the secondary guys that are still there. Like I do love Colton Hood. I do love Chris Johnson.
Johnson's still out
but we're
there.
also talking Avion Terrell's still there.
Yeah.
Like there's still a group of dudes.
Technician.
Yeah, Terrell's nasty.
So we can get busy in the second round. Well, we still don't have a second round.
Don't
pick,
have
right?
one.
We have the third.
Not yet, but that's the thing. This George Pickens thing, I think there's action on that tomorrow, I think.
Right.
Interesting. We'll be interested to see if they say anything about it because they will be asked about it tonight after they have to talk about these players. But that's a good time. Caleb Downs and Malachi Lawrence were addressing the defense.
nice
You
word.
might get
edge secondary. I mean, I'm with that. I'm with that.
Lawrence ran a 4.52. So that's still
So he
quick
has juice off the edge,
6'3",
man.
6'4.5". So that 6'4". So that's going to be somebody that we can definitely look at to be one of those guys that you can add into a Donovan Ezra.
About to say.
And let's keep this in mind. In the last 2 years or 2 seasons, no one generated more pressures or sacks than Marcus Dixon D-line when he was with Vikings. Now we have B.T. Jordan. So these edge rushers going to get their work in completely. Yeah. And then when you think about it, what was that stat that you had with Malachi?
Hold
that
on
was
here.
up there with the Baines and the Davids?
This is runs edge prospects run stop rate. Okay, for this year, and this is like Zion, he's right there with Mesidor, David Bailey, Zion Young, who hasn't gone yet, Ruben Bank. Like he's up there with all those guys.
Yeah.
Against the run as well. 23% pressure rate last year, 35-inch arms. They do love that.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what the Behemoth draft guide says about Malachi Lawrence.
Yeah, I think it's gonna like him a lot. I remember the research I put into him. Let me pull up his page over here. Okay, there he is. All right.
He liked blue.
Got him. He was a blue guy.
Okay.
He was a blue guy.
All right.
Malachi Lawrence, the edge out of Central Florida. One of the positives that I found doing my research is that he dabbles in magic.
Nice.
Okay.
Just occasionally, like as a hobby, you know. Okay. Another positive I found is he's built an excessive amount of frequent flyer miles.
I love that.
Okay.
So
Fly around to the quarterback.
understands a nice reward program when he sees one. Another positive I found is one of the rare Gen Z people who knows how to write a check.
Oh, wow.
He'd be writing checks out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reconcile.
Yeah.
That's really nice if you do that.
Negatives, of course, no player's perfect. Will only back cars into parking spots.
That's
That's tough. And you pull in, you're like, how long is this going to take? Okay, I regret this entirely.
That's tough.
Another negative I found when researching Malachi Lawrence, the edge out of UCF, made multiple ska mixtapes in high school.
Oh, no.
Yeah, y'all know what ska is, right?
Well, no, what's a ska? What's ska?
Ska, it's like, like Sublime.
Okay, yeah, I know Sublime. Okay.
Yeah, where it's like they're not really good musicians.
Oh, okay.
But they
put some tracks out
they try and steal some like reggaeton sounds and it's bad news. Another questionable music choice here from him is another last negative I found is he thinks Pablo Honey is Radiohead's best album.
Oh, no.
It's not. Wow. It's just not.
It's their one bad album.
He's just wrong.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to show him some music.
We'll make him a playlist.
We'll make him a playlist.
He'll
some tracks, man.
He'll give us his ska playlist, and we'll do the work, and
I'll throw it in the filing cabinet that's called the trash can.
There it is. Make sure there's a lid on it.
Got a little tidbit here. Michael Parsons' trade was settled with these selections: Kenny Clark, Quentin Williams, and Malachi Lawrence.
All right.
There it is.
Let's go.
Yeah. Was it worth it?
No, not to me, but still would have done it. We just paid the guy and had a good defense, but
I like it, man. I'm not saying about the Michael Parsons. I mean, that's but I like the pick, man. I like the Malachi Lawrence pick.
Malachi,
man. You address needs in your defense. 100%.
Attack it right there, and there aren't the pass rushing questions that came with Keldrick Falk with him.
Mm-hmm.
And Keldrick Falk may turn into be a good pass rusher because that was a name that had been thrown around a lot.
Yeah.
The Caleb Downs thing, just icing on the cake already.
Right
so you're already feeling good. But, I will say the Browns have picked at 24. Let's get that one in.
What they got going on.
The Cleveland Browns are taking wide receiver Casey Concepcion.
Yeah, that makes Texas A&M.
He had the coldest name.
That's
in the game.
That
is fine. That's fine. All
He was
right.
built for this.
That works.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, Concepcion. That's Texas A&M, right?
Yes.
Returner and receiver. And all that good stuff.
NC State for a year or two, and then Texas A&M gave him a whole
with all these
whole ass
transfers
bag.
and stuff.
Good player.
We got these biblical names, boy. Micah, when he went to Micah, now it's to Malachi.
There it is. There it is. You right. You ain't lying about that.
First down machine. I think he's second most first downs in college football last year. So he's your little slot guy. Move the chains. Second in punt return yards last year as well. Very good player. We're going to go out to the Star with Saad Yousuf from The Athletic and the One Star Cowboys podcast. Saad, how you feeling about the Cowboys pick at 23 with Malachi Lawrence?
Not bad. I'm not, KT, you know this about me. I don't really pretend to be draft expert. I let the experts actually be the experts. And the person that I look at the most is Dane Brugler. I see he had Malachi Lawrence at 36 on his overall big board. So, we've talked about this, though, throughout, that the player that you're going to get at 23 and potentially even at 80 is probably going to be in a similar boat. So I don't think that this is a reach, really, because, if we're talking reach, like you look what the Vikings did with, like, Caleb Banks or something like that, that's reaching. I think this is more, you have to look at the draft this year with the lens of what the talent is in this draft particular, where I think 23 and all the way down to the 80s maybe is a similar player. So I like the pick. I think they addressed two positions of need. And to be honest, anything that they did at 23 was going to be cherry on top, because going into that pick, they got Caleb Downs. They traded 2 5th-round picks for 2 4th-round picks. It was a tidy piece of work even before they got Malachi Lawrence.
Yeah, I think that Machine made a good point earlier about the number of edge rushers that you might be interested in. Like your next pick right now is 92. Does any of this, going back to something from before the show, but like tomorrow, George Pickens, like, do you see them picking twice tomorrow because of a move with George Pickens?
You could see it happening. I think they still have a void at linebacker, and they've had needs at defense at all 3 levels, and they addressed 2 of those needs. I think that's great. They still have a need at linebacker, and linebacker is the one position also that they didn't really address at all, because they did some stuff in the secondary at cornerback in free agency. They did go get trade for Rashawn Gary. They didn't do anything at linebacker, and they've still done nothing at linebacker. So. Yeah. If they're comfortable picking a linebacker at 92, perhaps that's something they can do. But I could also see them packaging some of the talent that they got today in draft picks and moving up a little bit if they like a linebacker there.
Boy, Mekhi Lemon versus Caleb Downs, and that's going to be fun to watch over the next few years. I want to read this. It's from the draft coverage of Malik Neighbors and Micah are on the Bleacher Report, and. Malik Neighbors stood up when the Cowboys drafted Caleb Downs and said, I'd rather get him than play against him. I got to play against this thing again. Bro, he's good. He's very good. He's very good. Put that on my gravestone.
Yeah. This Malik Neighbors. Say, KT, I do want to go back and see what your reaction was when Akeem Mesidor went 1 pick before the Cowboys would have had a chance to take him. Now, I don't know if they actually do take him there, but I know you were probably bummed about that.
In a salute to narcolepsy, I fell asleep in my chair and then woke up. Yeah. All right, Saad, I know you got a lot of hard fastball questions you got to ask the Joneses tonight. We'll let you get back to it. Thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it. And if you have anything else, man, feel free to jump in at any time.
Well, I will just say this. We talked to Caleb Downs on a conference call, and he was asked, what he remembers about the Star when he came here and all that stuff. And his first answer was that he's just excited to come to a state with no income tax. So
smart brother right there. Smart brother.
He's already a smart dude.
Yeah, people think about this, don't they, Barry?
All the time. I was grateful enough to play in 2 plaplaces with no state taxes. Love it. There we go.
Do you ever regret living here when it's 115 degrees in the summer?
That can hurt a little bit, but no state taxes. Yeah. You love it that way.
Yeah, it kind of works.
Yeah, it works itself out.
All right, thanks, Saad.
Bye, Saad.
I'll cut you loose.
Sorry, Saad. I was talking to Barry about some very important real estate. Saad from The Athletic. Follow him online, the One Star Cowboys podcast as well. The great Saad Yousuf.
Appreciate it, Saad.
Feeling good right now with that, though. 11-23. The Cowboys get Caleb Downs, Malachi Lawrence. Houston's traded up with Buffalo at pick 26.
Okay.
And the Bears took, there we go.
Here we go.
Safety Dylan Thieneman from Oregon.
I like because they just lost. Was it? Who's the other safety back there? Brisket or not Brisket?
Yeah, old Brisket. Yeah, going Brisket. Yeah,
Jalen or Jacoby or something. Brisket.
Okay.
Yeah, where you went to?
They still got Brisker, I think.
Brisker still there?
I think so. I don't know.
It's hard to remember what happened in free agency. It really is.
But he going.
Oh no, he signed with the Steelers.
So he's gone. Yeah,
he's gone.
Okay. Well, they got a void. Yeah, there you go.
So there you go. Dylan Thieneman filled that hole.
Pretty nasty, dude.
I wanted Thieneman.
He got some good speed, man.
If the Bears get that defense figured out and get a little bit more of an offensive line,
it could be nasty.
It could be.
They're already dangerous.
They got weapons.
They're already dangerous, but
sneakily. But people know they coming now.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Now.
The thing about them last year is like the defensive numbers were not gonna like end of season top 10 or anything like that. There were so many games. They'd exit the third quarter, they'd be down by 10, and that defense would put the clamps on. If no one scored in the fourth quarter against them, and then Caleb, his ass comes running out there, throwing nukes at you,
dicing you up,
running all over the place, and it was just like, okay, it's not the best defense in football, but it's when they got to shut down, when they need to stop, when you need a shutdown inning.
Yeah,
they were there, man.
Yeah, they took the ball away a lot.
Houston at 28 bounces up to 26 with Buffalo.
Interesting.
A lot of offensive linemen have gone. It's what Houston might need. Let's catch up real quick though on the draft guide, the Behemoth draft guide, because we do have Monroe Freeling at 19 with Carolina. We should find out more about him.
Yeah, we can do Freeling, and I also got Concepcion whenever we want him as well. But let's start with our guy, the tackle out of Georgia. Monroe Freeling, whenever we are ready for him. Some positives and some negatives, obviously, here on the board in the Behemoth when I researched Monroe Freeling. So the positives I found, he was willing to give up his Southern law office to pursue football dreams. Monroe Freeling.
There we go.
Southern lawyer.
There we go.
He knows every word to Kill a Mockingbird, which is impressive.
That is.
Yeah.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
He speaks French. I thought that was a positive.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
One of the negatives I found is he speaks French poorly.
Don't even do it if you're not going to be good at it.
Kind of embarrassing for him whenever he tries and rolls that out there.
Como estás?
Exactly. Yeah.
I stopped there.
That's it.
Another big negative I found is he's the only living Monroe left on Earth.
Yeah.
There's just none of them. They don't exist anymore. It was weird.
Interesting.
Yeah. Doesn't really look like you think you would for being named Monroe either.
I think because Morgan
that's a milk check right there, bro.
You know, instead of naming Monroe, just name him Morgan.
There you go.
There you go.
Another negative I found is Kirby Smart was his head coach. Turned him into a visor guy. Wears visors everywhere. That's just stupid. Who wears visors except for middle-aged white guys?
Yeah, this is true.
Come on.
It's tough.
Hey, Shotty.
Bang, bang.
True. Yeah.
Bang.
Shotty's an SEC guy. Let's all get away with it.
It's just a bad look. I don't.
You wear him to the back.
No, I can't. That ain't it right there, man.
I'm against the visor. I don't like the visor.
They only got some sauce to him, huh?
Okay.
He kind of does.
Got the hand rub.
Yeah.
Look like the guy.
Let's go, Dylan.
Secret name.
Dylan Thieneman, safety from Oregon, goes to the Bears.
The Bears.
I mean, I guess
Did he tuck the shades? Look at him.
Yeah.
Man. Look at him.
Look at him a little bit. Okay.
Not all the way down. Okay, just over the hair.
Yeah, just giving a little bit of Macklemore energy right now, but
I'm with you on that one.
Macklemore energy.
Or Calvin Harris type fella.
Jacket a little too big though, but hey,
he said he ain't get it tailored right.
The NIL, but it wasn't hitting.
Let's forget too that Roger Goodell is pretty tall. I mean, he's he's kind of like Sirius Conan.
Yeah.
But he is look how tall he is.
Is Roger athletic?
I doubt it.
I don't know, man. I don't.
I miss. Look, what's similar about these guys?
Man, they wrong for that. They dead wrong for that.
What's going on? What's
man? NFL, buddy.
What's similar between Harrison Smith and Dylan Thieneman, guys?
Come on, man.
NFL Network doing a milk check, dude.
Oh man, come on, NFL. What we doing?
They did the milk check on
Gosh.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Still playing though, huh?
He's still out there.
Jeez.
I thought Minnesota got rid of him though. He retired, right?
I think he's done. Yeah, I think he retired.
I thought Minnesota was going to take Thieneman for that reason though, so I was at least thinking it. Houston at 26, they traded up for this. Here we go. That's interesting, and it is Keelan Rutledge, the guard.
Oh wow!
He's offensive lineman from Georgia.
Yeah,
more of a guard.
Didn't
opinion.
have him in the first round. Him and Banks, I think, are the two that I was like, not happening.
And they traded for him too.
Yeah, trading up for a guard. Okay.
Decent player, I think, more of a second round type of guy. Yeah. So he goes at 26. 27 will be San Francisco. Then we'll have Buffalo back at 28.
Okay.
An early prediction for me would be that's your Jacob Rodriguez spot with Buffalo.
Buffalo's going to grab him. Do they still have Milano, or is Milano up out of there?
Milano is getting up out of there.
He getting up out of there?
Free agent. I want the Cowboys to take a look at him too.
I think the Cowboys doing a little bit of work at linebacker outside of the draft is perfectly fine with me too.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
It look like it's going to be the Jordan
Brooks would be good. Yeah.
I mean, I think they're about to tomorrow. Is it 1/3 or 2/3? Did we figure that out on the pick they got back? I know they have 92, but I don't know what
92. Then they got back 114.
114. I don't know if they're still in the third. Anyway, they're about to spam linebacker picks in that range.
Oh yeah.
Better.
Oh yeah.
They're about to throw about
got to.
3 linebackers at that thing in that range.
You got to have second level help.
Do you have still availabilities for linebackers that's out? Who are the linebackers?
They're all still there,
all
right?
There. No linebackers was drafted.
Hill, Sonny Styles, only one.
Oh, yeah.
Sonny Styles. And if you want to call Reese that.
Yeah.
But
whatever you want to call Reese.
C.J. Allen, Jacob Rodriguez, Anthony Hill, Josiah Trotter.
Where you at with Jake? Jake! Cincinnati, Jake.
Golday. Fine. I like him less than Jacob Rodriguez and C.J. Allen and Trotter and Anthony Hill. I like C.J. Allen, actually.
What about Kyle Lewis somewhere in the middle?
I like Kyle Lewis.
Kyle Lewis might be a good fit.
Yeah.
He can cover.
I kind of have Caleb Downs doing the Kyle Lewis job now, though. Yeah. Like, Caleb Downs gets you excited because you're like,
so many.
I have 10 things for you to do.
It's a chess piece.
You might in the later round.
Let me look at
the Caleb Downs, Kilgore.
Like a hypothetical trade chart machine, because you got me thinking here. Because they pick at 92 tomorrow.
They do.
They got 114 back. So I'm kind of just doing a little math. That's enough. If you put 92 and 114 together, we could get you up to like 78.
Okay.
I mean, it's not it's a little jump, but yeah, so I mean, it's still round 3 messing around.
Yeah.
George Pickens is the story tomorrow outside of Caleb Downs. Yeah. George Pickens is the story. If they're going to trade George Pickens for a 2, and they have 2 picks tomorrow, and you free up $30 million, it does not make you better next year, but it
sounds like good business to me.
Good business is
what they gonna do.
Yeah.
They want cheap labor, and they can get it that way.
Yeah, this is
when
facts.
you think about like the linebackers that's needed in this particular situation, that's the only hole we have left, right?
That's it, pretty much. A corner.
I would love another outside corner.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
and that's where you go get your Keontae Scotts, but he's small. You got your what's my guy, D'Angelo Pounds.
Yeah,
D'Angelo Pounds. Yeah.
Okay, he's a smaller inside guy. So who's long on the outside?
I mean, it's right now it's Hood and Chris Johnson.
Hood and Johnson.
Chris Johnson's long, bro. He's long.
Where's that with Dalen? Everett's.
Oh, the Georgia
Georgia.
I think he's good.
4.38.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You got him above Chris Johnson?
No.
Okay,
He's not in that range.
I got you. All right.
I'm just
he's second. He's second round.
In that far as those outside cornerbacks and linebackers now.
Yeah, I mean,
Cisse is still on the board too. South Carolina.
That's true, yeah.
They do. I know they like him. I don't know how much they like him. Malik Muhammad, Texas. That's your more 92 range, I think. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
In terms of guys who have a little bit of length and things like that, there's a lot of those guys who are little guys. Chandler Rivers, Pons, Abney, Moore from Florida. Like, these are all interesting guys who are the little guys, but I don't think you need the little guys anymore.
Yeah, nah.
I think you're going to get in there on a corner later now that I remember all the names that are down here.
Stick with the biblical names. They got the Ephesians out there.
They do.
We had Ephesians going, yeah.
Ephesians pretty nice now.
Ephesians Prysock.
How did you say his last name?
Prysock.
Prysock.
What a name, dude. Ephesians.
You go with Malachi and Ephesians.
Ephesians.
And then you got a Christian that's coaching the defense.
That's a biblical defense. Hey, that's a biblical defense right there.
There's a dude from Cal. His name's Hezekiah
Oh, no.
Masses.
Hezekiah Masses.
Yeah, dude. That's like the best name.
That's wonderful.
Norm is
I will
losing his
say
mind
they
right
got
now
some
with these names.
they got some dope names in this draft. Though.
We got trade.
Got a little trade.
Oh, a little
Miami
trade.
jumps up to 27.
Okay, what they trying to do?
They switched with San Francisco. Miami takes Chris Johnson, the cornerback from San Diego State.
Good pick.
though.
Good pick.
That sounder fit the mood, actually.
Yeah,
Um,
that was a
4
good
picks
pick,
last
man.
year and a forced fumble.
Good
Man. That
pick.
kid was everywhere.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, big kid,
And
nice.
Good pick.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That puts the 49ers up at, I believe 49ers are at 30 now. So Buffalo is there at 28. Kansas City is at 29 still.
Do it
Like
show you
Buffalo?
what the Niners need? Because the Niners can.
I said the Niners. The Bills still are have a pick too. So
Okay,
there's a
Bills.
couple things that have changed. Yeah, the Bills are back on the clock. Sorry.
Yeah.
So the Bills just moving. Every team's moving like this. The trades have been small trades. Like even the Cowboys,
Like
one
two
pick,
up, two back.
two up, two back. We were kind of predicting, a big jump for 6 and things like that, and that hasn't happened too much. Real quick, let me let's say something about the pizza that we had before the show.
Yeah,
It's
awesome.
very important. We had the Dallas Morning News Best in DFW pizza, the best pizzeria, best Italian food, and best happy hour. Andrew's American Pizza Kitchen brought us all the goodies today, and thank you for that. So much good pizza. I've had pasta at their place as well over in Plano. We love them. Very good catering options if you got a little gathering. We all know pizza's great for leftovers too. And you got to watch the draft this weekend, so that's a good spot to go. Andrew's American Pizza Kitchen, you can get it to go. You can go dine in. $5 margarita Mondays, very nice. Wine Wednesdays, half price all bottles. 5 styles of award-winning regional pizzas. I'm talking Dallas style, New York style, Chicago, Philly Tavern, and Detroit. So Andrew's American Pizza Kitchen hooked us up for the show with all the good pizza. Thank you so much for doing that. It was delicious. Everyone should go try it sometime this weekend or, sometime in the month of May. That's my challenge to you out there, Americans. Go to Andrew's American Pizza Kitchen sometime in May.
Yeah. Come on.
Get a little time in April to do it. But
KT, let me ask you this. For that leftover pizza, oven, microwave, cold, or what's that other thing?
Air fryer?
Air fryer. Which one?
Give me the oven, man. Oven all day, man.
Oven all day.
Oven all day, for me at least.
Oven if you can. Air fryer, quick, in a pinch, just a little quick.
Yeah.
Well, machine's just got a hot
What's
take on
your
this.
order?
I
What's your
tell
order?
him, look on his
Just
face.
a cold pizza? What you doing?
No,
just
we
ripping
ain't
it
doing
out,
cold
freestyle,
pizza.
huh?
I'll put you on game a little bit, okay?
Okay, all right, let me know.
All right, so whenever you're cooking, I don't like to cook salmon in the oven. Sometimes I got to.
Yeah.
Put a little pan underneath with some water. Way more moist. It works for everything. You can do that with pizza. Pizza on the top rack.
Okay.
With the flat pan, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little bowl of water. Make sure it's not some dish that's going to catch on fire.
Yeah.
Little water in there. The crust will be moist. It won't burn it. It won't burn the pizza. The humidity in there. You can also do the same thing on a pan. Put it on the stovetop. Put a little water in there. Put the top on it. That makes it. Air fryer will burn your pizza up.
Okay.
Oven's just going to redo the same thing.
Yeah.
Got to introduce some humidity into the cook.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Put us on game.
That's incredible.
It's in the Bohemian over there.
It's in there somewhere.
It's back here in the cooking section. That part right there.
I'm gonna try that.
I'm gonna try that.
'Cause I'm a
Add
big
add
leftover pizza
water.
guy.
Yeah.
Add a little water.
Big leftover pizza
And the
guy.
warning on the dish, make sure it's not going to catch on fire.
Yeah.
That's Mike the Machine Marshall from D Magazine, folks. You can only get that here.
Yeah.
The Cowboys waiting on the draft to end right now, and they're going to have the press conference. One last look into the war room. What are they doing now?
Yeah,
Just
what are they-
kind of in the night. They're
Oh,
probably
yeah,
hanging
okay.
out, maybe watching some
They'll
TV.
check in, see if they want to trade back in, probably.
Someone's firing up the Blue Streak DVD.
Oh, they're watching Blue Streak?
Oh, that's another classic, man.
That's a good movie.
What a good draft night
classic.
movie to watch.
That is. Blue Streak was good.
No
man.
judgment on that one,
Don't want to
honestly.
leave that with Shamu.
Had a young Chappelle in there. I like that. I liked Blue Streak.
Blue Streaks.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
So they're not making George Pickens trade calls. They're
No,
watching.
they're gonna
They're
wait.
about to watch Blue Streak.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's a first.
Call
They wanna-
of a lifetime.
They want to see They want to see who's there before they start making calls. So they got time for Blue Streak.
Just an interesting strategy by them on that. But shout out to the Cowboys. Had a good night.
Was the plot of that movie that he put some diamonds in a police station and then was going back to recover them years later after he got out?
After he got out of jail, yeah.
Another trade as the Patriots are now jumping up to 28. The Bills don't want to pick.
Well, who would break that story?
Yeah. Now?
Oh,
man.
How did we find this out?
Yeah, this is not leaked out. Here's the Patriots. The pick is in.
Who we got?
With the 28th pick of the first round, the Patriots select Caleb Lomu, the tackle from Utah.
All right, that works.
He's a guy that plays football.
Is he a visor guy?
How many Calebs?
You like a lot of Calebs.
Oh, Caleb
How
Tiernan,
many Calebs?
Caleb Wheatland, Caleb Downs, Caleb Foria.
Downs, Banks.
Caleb Lomu, Banks.
Lomu.
A lot.
A lot of Calebs.
Yeah, Calebs.
Here's the thing about it.
I don't know. It's getting a good fight for the Jalen's because there's a lot of Jalen's.
Caleb Lomu's crazy because he looks like he's 34.
He does, dude.
Romello Height in the Texas Tech game, Romello Height, the fourth best Texas Tech defensive player, wore him out. Like Caleb Lomu.
We can talk about Mello Height at 92 too.
Yeah.
If he's down there, whenever we come around, or whatever pick we get for Pickens business tomorrow.
Here we go.
Romello Height.
Get on the
That's fun.
Go.
Like
Was a visit for them.
He
They
can
like
go.
Anthony Costanzo.
Yeah, man, that's a high praise if that's his comp, you know. But yeah,
I like grit on the edge, man. Where are you guys at with Steele and Tyler Guyton?
Still got to play better, man. Still got to get better.
He still got to get better.
He's too up and down for me.
I was before the Pickens stuff. I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to have a big conversation about the offensive line, and then the Pickens headlines kind of stole the day because, I mean, you know, Duke Manyweather.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, excuse me. The Chiefs went and got Peter Woods, by the way.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's nice. That's all right. That's fine at that pick. Yeah. He was on our show last week, and he trains all the Cowboys guys. Not training Tyler Guyton this year.
He what?
that concerns me.
That's very concerning.
Not working with Guyton. Guyton's been at the facility a lot. I've heard that. I've heard good
I've heard
things.
the same, yeah.
He's working with Shoddy. He's not training with Duke. Duke, in the nicest way possible, said Tyler Guyton's got to decide who he wants to be. Damn. It's that time. So if you're listening to that, and you're also understanding that they've been considering moving Smith out the left tackle, which I don't think is going to happen, but that creates little fractures there.
Yeah.
I think they are very displeased with the investment they put in their offensive line and the return they've gotten on it. Because you're looking at, we've done this in the past. We've dumped 3 first-round picks plus with offensive line, and it became the best unit in football.
Oh yeah.
Back, So we got 3 first-round picks in this offensive line. We're going to have to spend more to fix it. And what would you call this unit? Middle of the road? They're okay? When everyone's healthy, it's fine.
It's okay. It's serviceable.
I just look at it like the Cowboys is kind of sort of like malpractice. You got a $60 million quarterback, $250 million basically, and you protecting him with duct tape on the left side, the blind side. You know, no offense to Tyler Guyton, but this year's make it or break it because I heard Nate Thomas, I got a chance to talk to him this offseason. He said, man, I'm fighting for that left tackle role. I want that spot. I'm the best left tackle on this team. I said, what are you saying?
Yeah.
And he really wants that spot. And I think if Tyler Guyton is playing around, he could.
Yeah.
Now, political football is a major thing, too.
Yeah, he's really going to give every opportunity to a first-round guy. Yeah.
Nate Thomas, the winner of the long drive contest at the Travis Frederick charity event last year.
There we go.
Saying, for me and Barry, the golf guys on the show.
Important stuff.
Nate Thomas going to rip at 330.
We put it out there.
He put it out there.
But I think they're about to hit start on a competition for left tackle.
And that's why they kept Steele, moved his money around, because a lot of people thought Steele might be a cut candidate.
Yeah.
And part of it is he's the only lineman who played every game last year.
Yep.
But I think they like everything else.
Yeah.
And Yeah, the Tyler Guyton thing is. When you texted that to the group the other day, we were kind of like, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, yeah, man, she's got a point, and no one's talking about this. If the Cowboys took an offensive lineman at pick 12, the fan base would have revolted.
Yeah.
You know, and it's something they
luckily
should
it didn't
consider.
come to that, and the players we wanted fell to 12 or 11 and I guess 23, the defensive side. But man, I think they still probably want a tackle to throw in more competition, work in there, because they are not happy about the outside of this offensive line.
What drives them crazy about Guyton? Is it just he's not stout enough?
He's like the first guy off the bus. You remember playing football in college and high school? You get that first big guy to get off the bus.
Yeah.
Because you look at Tyler Guyton, you looking at
he's a specimen.
up at him.
Yeah.
You know, but it just doesn't match the framework of his body work of playing out there on the field.
Okay.
So that I don't know. Here's the thing is when I look at these tackles. Steele is a damn good run blocker. Terrible pass pro.
Gets abused.
Terrible. And it's the inverse with Tyler. You know, Tyler's better at pass, but he's terrible at run. So now you have those two areas on the edge, and Dak Prescott is just doing what he can do best, and make it work. Some adjustments, but it's not enough, man.
Yeah. Tyler doesn't play with power.
There you
He
go.
just doesn't
He's a
play
hooper
with
playing
power.
football?
He's a hooper playing football.
I got you.
Yep.
I got you.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to do it, and I guarantee you he does not want to do it. But Tyler Smith can play left tackle. Your solution. We just got Brock Hoffman. You know, things like that. You know, it's.
I was debating the scenario of what happened at 12 and later in the draft, where one of those tackles gets to you.
Yeah.
And now you're drafting a left tackle, and you're throwing Guyton over there to right because it's not as important. And that seems to make more sense to me. Go over there. You got some more time to figure yourself out. Figure out what you want to be, because I mean, I don't know. It was a weird pick at the time, taking Guyton, and I don't think he's worked out. And you're going into year 3 of a first-round pick, and you got no feel for what you're getting out of this guy.
You don't know who he is, but we'll find out this year. I just know this for sure. Money is always a major issue, because Tyler Smith, he's getting paid like a guard, right?
Yeah.
He can play tackle, but he's sitting there like, hey, wait a minute. Hey, if you're going to put me on the outside on the island, you're going to have to pay me.
You're going to get that bump. They need that bump.
But talking to Flozell Adams, he was talking about the fact that he would literally go with Tyler Smith on the outside.
Yeah.
And just find another guard.
I mean, they may have a situation where like Tyler Smith's like, I'm not doing it. I'll stay here and continue to kick ass and make a lot of money.
They tried to do that with Zach a couple years ago, like move him out, but then he was like, "Nah, I'm not messing with that." Man.
And at some point, like Tyler Smith now, as the leader of this offensive line, him and Booker probably have the say to just kind of, don't move me around.
KT called me crazy, but I'm picking up my phone and I'm saying, Tyron Smith, you won't get one more shot.
No, one more.
Well, I saw him.
What's Tyron up to?
I don't know about I don't know.
He's
still looking. Yeah, give me.
He's better than Tyler.
That's true. That is true. That is
you
true.
Have Tyron, Tyler.
That's true.
I mean, hey, he's still 33, 34.
Yeah.
He's still
young.
Look
good too. He still look good. So.
But protect yourself, protect your head. Don't do it, Tyron.
Yeah, Tyron, keep chilling, man.
Jets, you got one more left in you, man. Come on. Man.
Jets traded back up to 30. Got Omar Cooper, the Indiana wide receiver.
Nice work.
Well, and maybe talk about that and the last couple of picks. But one last shout out to Rollertown Beerworks in Frisco, Texas, for the Travis Frederick watch party. We have slightly biased on the scene.
Might I say you guys look so great tonight? You really do. Not as good as me, but pretty close. That's a good achievement. I'm here at Rollertown. I have a big German named after Dirk Nowitzki. You guys know that guy? He's incredible. Have you ever been here before?
This is my first time here. I just wandered in off the street, and I'm really interested in all the activity.
This is Jeff Skin Wade. He was just telling me that he works for the Mavericks in some capacity.
Yeah, I'm part of the floor cleaning crew.
Oh, okay. So everyone's got to have a job. So we're going to walk over here. It's going to be a artistic decision here. I decided we're going to walk to this table right here, and we're going to sit and talk about the draft. And I was hoping Skin and Ben would join me. Skin's just standing. Ben is the biggest. Get Ben. Ben's just walking around. He's the biggest networker of all time.
That's true.
He's organizing. He's organizing something with all the athletes. We are live currently on. We're currently live.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, look, yeah, that's us on the TV. I don't know if you guys can catch that or not. What's your takeaway from the Cowboys draft?
I can't believe they got Caleb Downs at 12. I did not think it was going to happen. I did not think he would drop to them. I was panicking the whole time. And then I hated the fact that, look, they won in week 17 against the Commanders when they should have tanked and lost that game. And if they'd done that, they wouldn't have had to lose the 2 fifth-round picks. But then by making the other trade, picking up a 4th and a 5th, it's also like a net gain. So I'm a little confused with Team Tank and my philosophy. But overall, they got a great edge rusher. They got maybe the best player in the entire draft. So I'm very happy.
And I'd like to say that the Cowboys got everything they wanted out of this draft, and they maintained their integrity by winning Week 17, keeping the culture intact, and it was really special stuff.
Right. I'll agree. As a Mavericks fan who couldn't be more happy that they beat the Chicago Bulls in the last game of the season to draft Mikael Brown Jr., 9th overall, or Nate Mint even, who's terrible at basketball. I couldn't be more happy about winning meaningless games. I have to be honest with you boys. I don't know who Malachi Lawrence is. I have no idea. Are you guys, either of you aware of who he is?
He's the newest Cowboy.
Yeah. No relation to DeMarcus Lawrence, who's actually here with us right now.
Yeah, Tank is here. Super Bowl winner is in the house.
It's crazy.
It's about time we have a champion in here. Someone has to say it.
If you think about all the people that were here tonight.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, there's Tommy Miller, our head brewer.
This is scary to me. Dude, I would have chugged one with you. I would have gone in with you.
He didn't want that.
It's getting a little scary here. I think the Malachi Lawrence pick had some people on edge, and they were ready to explode all night, assuming the Cowboys were going to do something disastrous. And then they took Caleb Downs 11th overall, and everyone loved him.
Yes.
And now, the reality is no one knew who Malachi Lawrence was. Right here, let's just be honest.
Hey, Rollertown, no. I think the 4 guys back at the Haymaker Studios were very aware.
Obviously.
I read about him today. It's the first time I'd heard about him earlier today.
So you have strong opinions.
Very strong. Yeah. I've watched a lot of film.
Big UCF guy.
My favorite film is Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
That's the most film I've watched this year. But I will say this. This party was bonkers. If you think about it, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick, Tyrone Crawford, Patrick Creighton, DeMarcus Lawrence, Brandon Carr,
Torrey Hunter Jr.
That's a whole defense.
Yeah, really.
Biased guy, Torrey Hunter Jr., Brandon Carr.
Dude, you like that slightly wore a suit that matched the Haymaker? Look at that.
Such a class.
Look at that.
So no one ever wears black and white suits ever.
Oh, we got it.
So the fact that I came out like this, frankly.
I want to say this. Our draft coverage tonight, so freaking good. And I want to say that whoever put together the pros and cons for each player, it had everybody at the bar rolling. And I had people coming to me going, are those real? Did I just read that guy never uses the word preggers? That's one of the things was a pro about the guy. So I thought the coverage was exceptional. The on-site interviews were a little bit below. Oh, look.
Oh yeah, here comes my here's my security.
Yeah, I'm absolutely your security. When you walked in the building, I was like, "What is going on?"
And I immediately you came up to me, entrepreneur, and you said, "You need security. $100,000 a night." And I said, "Deal."
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'll take 80, but hey, your flow, the flow is crazy. So hey, I'm just happy with the Cowboys pick tonight. You guys did an amazing job here at Rollertown. I appreciate y'all so much. It was an amazing night, and we're still going. We're still going.
Rollertown. It's our year.
Yeah, let's take a picture.
It's our year. Well, we are live. Yes, we're on. Barry Church is still there.
Barry Church, you're the GOAT.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Barry Church is the greatest of all time. We heard that live from the show. And actually, I don't know if you see on the screen, Japanese Elvis.
By the way, the Timberwolves are up 22 at half.
Okay.
Timberwolves are up 20.
What's the latest of the Ranger game tonight?
Cheers. I'm going to chuck this whole thing on camera because that's what we do on live shows.
Let's do it. Can he do it? Can he do it?
Go.
Zero spills?
Cut for me as quickly as possible.
There he goes. Slightly biased live at Rollertown Beerworks in Salina, Texas. I mean, Frisco, Texas. Sorry.
Yeah.
Used to be in Salina. Right down the street, the Travis Frederick watch party with Tyrone Crawford and
There's
Patrick
my guy,
Creighton
man.
and apparently
My guy.
Brandon Carr and Tank Lawrence and Zach Martin and Torrey Hunter Jr.
Torrey Hunter Jr. out here.
Romo was down there.
Do you want to try something funny real quick?
Yes. Hold on. Let me do this real quick because
do whatever you got to do.
Keldrick Falk of Auburn goes to
there we
the
go.
Titans at 31. They traded back in.
Okay.
All right,
To
there
go
we
get
go.
it.
Makes sense.
The Buffalo Bills have just been hilarious over the last 10 minutes. They've been
Trading
like
back?
5 trade backs.
Wow.
Wow, they're trying to build a fortress for Josh Allen.
So who's next? Who you want to hit right here, Machine?
Well, I wanted to do something. I wanted to try something,
Yeah,
which
go ahead.
is
Okay.
show Barry
Let's do it.
tape of Malachi Lawrence and just get Barry's reaction.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Does that make
Let's
sense?
take a sip from my Rollertown beer.
All
Little reaction
talk me through
video.
it, Church.
Disruptive in the backfield. Okay, love it.
Okay.
All right, let's see what you got. Patience. See, okay.
It's not a highlight tape. It's
I
just
love
all,
it though.
It's just all 22.
I love the effort.
See him
I love the effort. Chase down. You love it from your defensive lineman. Shed the block
Ooh,
right there.
got
You
out.
love it. You love it.
What
That's a
are you
big
playing,
dude.
Barry? Is he playing a full body half? What are you doing?
He's playing half. Oh yeah, getting around half body all day. You love it. You love it from your edge rushers. Does he ever put his foot or his hand in the ground?
He does every once in a
Okay.
while, yeah.
All right. This is what I love though. The pursuit.
Gets a tackle out of
Marinelli.
that.
I'm telling you, Marinelli would love him.
A
Would
tackle
love
out
him.
of that.
Let's see what he got here. Okay.
Him.
Power.
Oh,
Ezra.
So he has hands. He has power.
Handcuffs.
Effort.
Now he's in the ground.
Okay.
Yep.
Hand
Now
on the
he's playing a
ground.
5.
Speed. Bend.
Ooh,
Okay.
almost got him.
Yeah, they gonna
Bend.
Almost got him.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get
That's
him.
gonna be a solid. He gonna be. Oh yeah.
Ezraku. Oh, I don't know what they're doing with Leofau, but Leofau does have a little motor on
He
here.
does.
They
He got
turn
some
him,
juice. He got
a
some
little
juice.
NASCAR package you can run in there.
They're going to
All
give him
right.
a sandwich, and they're going to make him get about like 15 to 20
I
pounds
love the
more.
relentlessness.
Yeah.
He just seems like that he's got a motor where he's just not going to give up on a play no matter what.
Yeah.
He's going to fall back. He's always around the football. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, round the
Oh, almost
edge.
got
Yeah.
him.
There it is. He's ball aware. You see him going for the strips. He's not just going for the big hits. He's going for the strips.
Ooh, that one's nice.
There it is. Another
That
one.
one's nice.
Yeah.
I think he has 2 forced fumbles in this game.
That's nasty.
In one game, man.
Yeah.
We need that. I like Malachi.
Oh, I love the
That's
straight
the
on. I
second
love the
one.
straight on. Straight
Long
arm into
arm.
it. Oh man, I love it.
Yeah.
Getting around the
He
edge
basically
like
ends
that.
his game
That's
on that
it,
fumble.
man. Okay,
Yeah.
patience. Make sure the edge was set before falling back in.
Yeah.
He's always in the frame.
This is Lawrence and UCF versus Baylor, which is one of his better games. He just destroys these Baylor tackles a couple times and gets 2 forced fumbles.
Okay. Straight arm right there.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's able.
Bad
Yeah.
bounce. Bad bounce by the running back, but yeah.
He was able to get back out there though. Straight on, straight. He loves that straight on.
Wow.
He loves that straight arm. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I love it, man. Get the hands off the hips though. I don't like the hands on the hips though. I don't like the hands on the hips though.
He still almost got it.
There it is, man.
He's going
Look at
again.
the effort.
I know.
All right.
Yeah, he can play.
He can play. He can play some ball, man.
We're going to tell the producer next time, put it on that
Shuffle,
screen
shuffle.
right there. So we can
Shuffle,
go over and
shuffle.
look at that. Yeah.
There it is. He's always around the ball, always in the frame.
3 really good, like, full years, too, which I like that, you know.
So
and
he's played ball. He's experienced. He's not a
Yes.
13 start guy. I
Lengthy
got
guy.
it.
So I do like that. Then he's fast 4.52, man, at that height.
At that height, yeah, that's nasty.
Let's go real quick. The Behemoth draft guide for Keldrick Falk, who just went 31 to the Tennessee
Yeah,
Titans.
yeah, let's find him over
a
here.
guy we thought the Cowboys might like a little bit. They
Yeah.
chose Lawrence over him. So we can always
did.
remember
See what they
Keldrick
get.
Falk as a guy that the Cowboys could have taken but didn't.
It was-
And let's compare their careers
We
unfairly.
were all pretty scared if they took Keldrick Falk, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of his game across Cowboys fandom. At the end, I was okay with it, but let's dive in. The Behemoth. Let's look at the positives for Keldrick Falk. Tall for his age. That's good.
Yeah, I mean,
He'd like
good.
to, yeah.
Kind of adorable, yeah. He wants both teams to have fun.
Say we don't like that. We need the killer instinct that
okay.
Malachi Lawrence just showed us on
that's
tape.
what we want.
Another positive I found is that he loves maps. Big maps guy. Cartography.
Good to know. You
Yeah.
can't just rely
Yeah.
on your
Yeah.
map apps.
Knows where he's going.
A negative, most of this check is gone because he owes Barkley a lot of money.
Oh no, Auburn.
Yeah, Auburn guys, all of them do. He does, the baseball thing where they were loaning like players money, and then they had to pay him back over time. Barkley's kind of doing that at Auburn.
Sure.
Yeah. Another negative I found, He was referring to it as poo-poo and pee-pee up until last year.
Can't do that, man. Nah, can't do that, brother.
I gotta go take a poo-poo.
It was weird.
It's not gonna last in the locker room, brother.
That was pretty weird. I thought it was pretty weird for a grown man.
At least they coached it out of him at the age of 20.
Yeah. And the last negative I found, he played football in 2025, but it's hard to prove it.
That is true.
Yeah, the stats weren't there.
You got to be productive,
If
man.
you look at his picture up there, he look like Derrick Rose with Chris Carter eyebrows. You know?
Yeah. Questionable decision there. Yeah, I agree.
Baby face, man.
It's a good catch, Law.
Yeah. Derrick Rose.
Seahawks had the final pick of the night at 32.
Let's see what you got, Seahawks.
Let's get a running back.
Rodriguez, man.
I can go ahead and tell you if you guys would like to know.
Let's get a running back.
I would like
what
to
they
know.
gonna get, man? Who they got?
They gonna piss me off.
It is running back Jadarian Price.
Hey, let's go.
A highly mocked pick.
Go.
Yeah.
Did I have that one right?
Yeah, in Machine's mock draft contest, I can
Did I have that
tell
one
you.
right?
That's what I had. I had it right.
You got it right, baby. All right.
Kenneth Walker gone and out with
3
Walker
points.
in with him.
What a
Nice.
night. Oh, what a night.
What a night, man.
When you look at it, Caleb Downs, Malachi Lawrence, you're fixing the defense. It's weird, and it's so Cowboys that there is a shadow of a rumor and a story that is lingering over tomorrow. But you don't pick in round 2. You right now you pick 92 in round 3. Got some more capital because of the trade with Philadelphia to move back. So you moved up and moved back in a way that we all agree with.
Yeah.
I give them an A- tonight.
I like that grade.
Oh, that's a good grade.
That's a good grade.
I don't know if that. I decided on the fly. That's the grading system we're going.
Yeah, we can grade.
Okay.
We can grade out.
Let's say
for the
4.5.
Cowboys getting Caleb Downs just in general, I have to give them an A just for that.
Yeah.
Then Malachi, I know the fan base is kind of like in between. They don't know who he is. But just like when you saw, looking at that
Tell you,
film,
man.
it's going to really.
Got some dog to him.
And just 3 weeks ago, I didn't know who Malachi Lawrence was like that until a caller called in and said, I had my show, and he called in and said, look, Law, look at this Law.
Check him out.
And I looked at that Law. I said, okay, now we're going to have M-Law.
There it is.
Law, M-Law. So I do like his tape. I like what he brings to the table. I think that's a good piece. Now all we need is a linebacker in an outside corner.
Yeah.
You got it.
I feel like, I hate doing name scouting where it's
Right.
DeMarcus Lawrence and Malachi Lawrence, but it feels a lot like that.
Yeah.
Small school guy is a complete edge. For whatever reason, he went to UCF, and then if he went somewhere else, he goes maybe top 10 at this point, right? If he's
who knows, right?
He's at another school. But I think if you were looking for an edge that can play, 500 snaps next year against the run and against the pass rush and generate pass rush and win and not have to get taken off the field, he was the last one. He was the last one.
Yeah.
And they got him at 20, and people might say that's a reach. They probably said the same thing about DeMarcus Lawrence back in the day whenever we traded back in to get him, right? But let me see him week 6.
Yeah.
See how many downs he's playing.
Yeah.
How many sacks and pressures he's got.
Yeah.
Is he out playing as a Raku? Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Is he already better than that guy?
Yeah.
Caleb Downs thing is, my God, like how lucky are we?
Right.
How lucky are we?
I can't believe it.
It's absolutely nuts. And, it is exceptionally Cowboys to have a specter of something hanging over, which is the George Pickens situation.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read off the best available guys? Because I am effing fired up for the second round, man.
Yes.
So Jermod McCoy's there, the corner from Tennessee. There's obviously a knee issue. Someone got to the bottom of it. I can't remember what it was. It was another procedure needs to happen where they got to put. Eventually, they'll have to put something in his knee to fix the cartilage.
Don't love that.
Yeah.
Don't love that, but someone will take him eventually. He was cornerback 1 for a lot of people off tape. Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Toledo.
Let's go.
Man, with
Still
all
on the
them
board.
names.
Saw him mocked as high as 15. I think DJ Daniel Jeremiah had him in the top 15. Avion Terrell, who's my dude.
That's a technician, man.
Before the slow 40 time, I thought Avion Terrell was going to be there at 20. Thought that was going to be our dude.
He's a technician.
He
too.
can work.
Yeah.
Turns out
can
he's
work.
still running his 40.
He's still running
That
his
was a
40.
note from the Behemoth Draft
It's still
guy.
going. It's still going.
To be fair, he got short area quickness.
Yes.
There it is.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Denzel Boston, wide receiver out of Washington.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't love that guy. He's just a big wide receiver. Doesn't really separate. I don't like those type of dudes anymore. Caden McDonald's still there. Ohio State defensive tackle. Zion Young out of Missouri, who people love because he plays a really solid edge, but he doesn't generate enough pass rush for me. But some dudes love him. He plays nasty as hell. Cassius Howell, our even more T-Rex arm.
He's going to keep falling.
Yeah, Colton Hood's still there.
Yeah. Colton Hood's
big surprise.
Maybe my best available right now.
Big surprise. Chase Basantis, the guard out of A&M, who's pretty nasty. I thought the Texans were going to get him late in the first. He's a really good player. Anthony Hill, one of Law's favorites. Eli Stowers, Brandon Cisse. And then he gets a little wobbly down there. But, Jeremy Bernard, Gabe Yakis, C.J. Allen, Jacob Rodriguez still there. Keontae Scott's still there.
All the linebackers are there.
Yeah, T.J. Parker's still there. It was projected to go first round by a lot of people. Dude, this second round is going to rule.
If they like Colton Hood and Cisse outside corner, talk to me all day.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's the need.
Kobe Durant's on a one-year deal. And we know the story with Revel, so... I mean, we run Carson out there again. Yeah, of course. But, we need some development there. There's still big questions at cornerback, which sounds weird. We were thinking about they might, but they did what they needed to do. 2 picks, all on defense, like we thought. Maybe a second-round pick coming tomorrow.
What makes you happy as a return for Pickens?
Yeah.
Got it.
Top half of the second round.
Yeah.
My biggest thing
especially for a player like that.
I just wish that we hear some breaking news tomorrow that agreement has been made, Pickens signed for a long-term contract, something like that. After the scare for today, I just wish something like that so we don't go into this offseason with that black cloud over our head.
And that's honestly the move. Just do that.
Yeah.
We got Caleb Downs. We're working on the defense. We are better now.
Yeah.
Right.
We're already better, but they are not. But it drives me nuts. I know. It drives me nuts. They're not going to pay a combined
on that side
$70 million a year to a wide receiver.
My hidden reservation would be if you can't get this Pickens deal done, now you have a hole there at wide receiver. I like what CeeDee Lamb can do, but I like CeeDee Lamb as a two-way go and occasionally on the outside. I'm just not really fond of him being the end-all, be-all for every single snap. That's just my thoughts of that. So I would love to have a George Pickens to offset that part of it. And I'm still, to me, I have a little reservations on tackles and running backs. I'm not like Javonte Williams, good, cool story, but what are the odds of him being healthy again for a full 17-week schedule? Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't want to put no crazy stuff on him, but I just think that the Cowboys should still bring in a value running back. I'm not sold on Blue yet.
Oh, I'm not sold on Blue.
Yeah.
He shies away from contact too much for me.
Yeah.
I think you need depth at running back.
Yep.
You need competition at tackle. I think you need depth at corner. But you got to get that. And we're going to go through the entire offseason pretending like linebackers aren't real.
No, you got to. You got to have some.
You got to step in there. But I don't know if trading Pickens and creating another hole.
Right.
Unless you're to the end of the rope.
Yeah.
Where that agent won't talk to you about serious money and he's in the wind.
Yeah.
I don't think creating another hole at this point is a great idea.
Right. Just get him signed up.
It does feel like they're there with him, though, or they're not.
Yeah.
The communication's not great.
It feels like it's there. It feels like it's the end of the marriage.
So, we'll see. Who knows? House of Haymaker every day at noon here on the Haymaker Network, breaking down all this. And, of course, if anything breaks, they'll have full coverage there. I believe tomorrow, Ben Rogers, Nick Harris of the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, slightly biased in after a night of we'll see how he's feeling after he's chugged that beer over at Rollertown. Big thank you to J.D. Perry, to Matt Sizik for making it all happen tonight. Thank you to John Mishoda and Saad Youssef from The Athletic and the One Star Cowboys podcast out at the Star for coming through. Thank you to Slightly, of course, Ben and Skin, Tyrone Crawford, Patrick Creighton, Travis Frederick for all jumping on tonight. TC Fleming over there trying to go find the Bravo Eugenia yacht.
I wonder if he's there.
Let's find out if TC made it. We'll see. Law Nation, thanks for being here, dude.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Great to work with you, my man.
Yes, indeed.
Barry Church, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, indeed. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Cowboys landman, Mike the Machine Marshall.
Love it.
The
Love
magazine.
Love it.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to Andrew's American Pizza Kitchen as well for feeding us. I'm Kevin Turner. We'll see you next time on the Haymaker Network.
You forgot to thank Jerry and Steven.
Oh, thank you, Jerry. It's watching Blue Street.
Yeah, there we go.
Thanks, Blue Street.
Let me get a copy
night.
of it.
Shout out to you, Jerry.
Security at the Haymaker Network is provided by Smith Thompson. Secure your home now at smiththompson.com.